Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I ended up pinning a comment because I suspect you all might be able to hear this occasionally during the stream. But the weather has decided to celebrate. It's very, very loud outside. Thankfully, I can't hear it on the mic right now, but we've had some really loud thunder rumbles. So if you hear that, that's what that is. At least we've got this nice scene here where we can finally see the moon. And it's not torrentially raining outside. But thankfully, there's no high winds, so I don't think the power will have any issues. So yeah, I know, right? I've been so excited to show you all this. So yeah, I've got a brand new scene for us to hang out in. We can watch the moon together. There's a bunch of good food to enjoy. It's gonna be good, y'all. But yeah, happy Mid-Autumn / Moon Festival, everybody. I hope that everyone is having a great day. I've been really excited to start. This is kind of the first of these types of videos that I'll be doing, but I really love the idea of celebrating festivals around the world and showing how different people and places celebrate. I'm also a really big fan of any holidays that spotlight unique food. As a person that loves to eat food, I always love it when people come together and eat food and celebrate. So yeah. Oh, no, the fire is burning the chat box. My apologies. It might get a little toasty for you all there. Oh my word. But hello everybody. I've got, in classic fashion, I have a Yumie PowerPoint for you all, so look forward to that. We'll be going over that shortly. And then I've got some fun stuff that we'll be drawing on stream in a little bit. But yeah, I've prepared a couple of dishes here. We've got some mooncakes up in the front. Then we've got some Tsukimi Dango. And then we also have some Chuseok Songpyeon. So yeah, I figured this will be a really great opportunity to talk about what the Moon Festival is, how a bunch of different people celebrate it, and yeah, just have a nice chill time together. So, oh, it's gonna be good. Oh gosh, I've been so excited for this, y'all. I've already got my mooncakes ready. I've got them sitting right next to my computer. And I've got some tea ready too. So it's good. Oh no, the chat box is pink. It's like a shrimp that's getting cooked. My apologies. I didn't mean to cook y'all in the chat box over there. My deepest apologies. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I figure without too much more me talking about stuff, I figure we could just hop right into this. Let me pull up. I prepared classic Yumie PowerPoint to talk about this festival with y'all, because this is a really big festival in a lot of Asian countries, and I figured that it would be really nice to talk about how different people celebrate all across the world and just hang out together, spend some good time, because that's kind of the spirit of the festival, is to be spending time with people you care about in your life. So yeah, I figured that should be good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I tried to schedule this so that it would be something that most people would still be able to come and watch. But yeah, I know in Japan it's really late. In Japan and Australia, it's really late there. Currently where I am, it is 9 a.m. So I am just starting the day. The festival has only just begun for me. Hopefully the storm clouds will roll out and I can actually see the moon tonight. But for now, I'm gonna see it in the sky here. Oh, yeah, no, the PowerPoint border is indeed animated. I kind of went all out for this one. I got a bunch of assets to display and hang out with y'all, because I figure this is something that I want to do as like a series, is talking about different holidays and festivals around the world. And so I wanted to go maybe a little crazy with it. And so I got a bunch of assets and things for it. So But yeah, let me walk y'all through the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, how a bunch of different countries celebrate it, and then we'll hop to the part where we're gonna be drawing some stuff together and just hanging out, enjoying ourselves. Oh, Sky, thank you for the super chat. Celebrate mooncakes, come on. This is beautiful, this is perfect. And no worries, y'all. I know it's super late for some of you, so if you have to dip out early, don't worry whatsoever. Just thank you so much for coming to hang out. At the very least, I can walk you through some of the stuff with the Moon Festival here. So yeah, let's hop into it, y'all. Yumie PowerPoint time. So the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival is celebrated across a bunch of different Asian countries. It is always celebrated on the day of the autumn harvest moon. So it's a really big full moon tonight. In fact, I think this year it's actually a super moon. So it's supposed to be very big and bright. Hopefully the storm goes away so I can actually see that, but if you all have a clear sky, go and take a look. It's really big and bright out tonight. But yeah, so the festival is mainly to commemorate celebrating traditionally a good harvest, and also in the past there's a lot of folks who have prayed to the moon just in the hopes of a good harvest for the following year. But nowadays, a lot of people use it as a really good excuse to give thanks to the people in your life, to be thankful for the things that have been good for you this year, and to wish for good fortune for the next year. Yeah, no, the moon. I can't believe the timing of it. I was looking up info about the harvest moon. They're like, oh, it's a super moon this year. So yeah, no. If you have the opportunity to, definitely go and take a look at it because it is gigantic right now. But yeah, I love these types of festivals. I think this is such a wonderful sentiment to spend good time with people in your life, to, and it's a huge reason why I wanted to do this stream as like a way to hang out with you all and to spend some time together, celebrate what has been great so far this year, and look forward to a bunch of great stuff that will still be coming up. So yeah, I love this sort of thing. So yeah, the festival has a bunch of different celebrations depending on which country you're in, but something that is consistent across different, oh, yes, I would be a very, very good question, System Philosophy. I would be happy to share the PowerPoint to Discord later. I will absolutely do that. Let me make a note of that. I will share. I appreciate you asking for that. Because yeah, I spent a lot of time making these PowerPoints, so I'd be happy to share them with y'all. All right, share PowerPoint later. Perfect. I will do this. But yeah, so the celebrations differ by country, but something that is consistent is that the moon is always a symbol of the festival. There's a couple of different reasons for this. It's a really good way to mark time, as far as a lot of crops are being harvested this time of year. And you've also got some seasonal fall crops that are finally ready to harvest right around now. But there's also more of a symbolic meaning, which I think is really nice, which is that the shape of the moon is round, and that symbolizes unity, which I think is lovely. So it's often a time in regards to going and spending time with people you care about, where you get to go and be with those people, which I love. I think that's such a nice idea. So I don't know, I hope that this at least is a nice way to spend time with the community here. And spend some time with you all, which I love. It's also the promise of a good future harvest, which I think is a nice symbolic gesture too, because harvest doesn't have to be just crops, right? Harvest can just be good fortune. It can be more broadly just like the promise of good things coming to you into the future. So yeah, I love that. I think that's extremely nice. So I love the Moon Festival. It's a very, very lovely sentiment. And no, for those of you who are arriving now, please don't apologize. You're totally, totally fine if you're just showing up. It's all good. All good. In addition to the moon itself, something that you will also see very common in a lot of Moon Festival celebrations is the moon rabbit. which is fantastic. So the reason why there are often rabbits that are featured in a lot of these festivals is because if you look at the moon, the near side of the moon that actually faces Earth, all of these dark spots, these craters that come together, they look like a rabbit. In particular, a lot of different cultures think that the rabbit looks like it's pounding mochi. There's also some thoughts that the rabbit is helping to prepare ceremonial wine or different elixirs of life, which is great. I love that. Something that you all should know too is that this is actually not unique to just Asian cultures. A lot of indigenous cultures in North and South America also have mythology about moon rabbits, which is wild. There's stories from Latin America of Quetzalcoatl being saved by a rabbit and then as like a gesture of goodwill promoting it to the moon so it can look over the moon. So yeah, human minds are kind of incredible, where we will look at something up in the sky and be like, that looks like a rabbit. And then that just becomes a thing. So yeah, I thought that was really fascinating, that that's kind of a thing all over the world. It's a thing that is indicative of the Moon Festival just because you're looking up at the moon, so you're seeing the moon rabbit. But I thought that was cool that it's also a thing that North and South American countries are also including in a lot of indigenous mythology. So yeah, it's pretty wild. This guy, I thought the moon was made of cheese. Me too. Unfortunately, the moon is not made of cheese. Wallace and Gromit might have lied to us, but that's okay. We can still have cheese. But yeah. So for a lot of Moon Festival celebrations, you will see rabbits all over the place. There are so many rabbits that are incorporated into festivals themselves. You'll see it on, like, if you buy different foods, like if you buy mooncakes from a shop, a lot of times they'll have rabbits as decorations and things. And this is why. It's because if you look up at the moon, it looks like a rabbit. And I do love that the interpretation of what the rabbit's actually doing completely differs depending on where you are. I do love the idea of it pounding mochi, but the idea of it preparing some, rice wine or sake or other things is also lovely. Oh, but yeah. So in addition to moon viewing, many festivities will also include seasonal dishes, which you can tell I was very excited about and ended up drawing a bunch of them. But let me walk you through. There's a bunch of things that people will eat depending on which country you're in and even which province you're in. Like different parts of China will fill mooncakes with different things. So yeah, let me walk you through some of these. So something that I have talked a lot about because it is my personal favorite of the Moon Festival is mooncakes. Mooncakes are made in many different ways all across a bunch of different Asian countries, and they are lovely. I adore them. The variety that a lot of folks will probably be the most familiar with. Excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll jump to that in just a second. So mooncakes, they're often round in order to symbolize unity, just like with the moon. But nowadays, a bunch of people will also make them as rectangles, which is totally fine. Like, it's just something that's relatively symmetrical and has a bunch of tasty stuff inside. So yeah, mooncakes are wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad that this stream encouraged some folks to try out mooncakes for the first time. Oh, that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. I hope you all enjoyed them. Some types of mooncakes are definitely an acquired taste, as we'll talk about briefly here. But yeah, mooncakes are lovely. There's a bunch of different types that I'll talk about. But yeah, and I also had heard that there were Japanese specific mooncakes too. That's the thing. This is a really cool, variation depending on where you are in the world, which is wonderful. There are so many different varieties of mooncakes. Something that I have talked a lot about on this channel are baked mooncake pastries. So the outside covering is made of pastry dough, and then the inside can be filled with so many things. So for baked mooncake pastries, they could be filled with lotus seed paste, which is my personal favorite. The lotus seed paste is really good. It's like this really rich umami, maybe a tiny bit sweet, but not too sweet. Just, it's very savory, but it's lovely, absolutely fantastic. But in addition to lotus seed, you also will see some regions will put mixed nuts in theirs. Oh my gosh, it was a really big thunderclap. We're just gonna move forward. The thunder is getting excited about the mooncakes. There are also certain mooncakes will be filled with black sesame filling, which is also really good. I've also had some that have red bean paste in them, which is very tasty. There are varieties that have mung bean and taro and fruit. And I've even heard of some folks who will fill these with meat, which also sounds really good. That sounds fantastic. But that's like only a small portion of what they can be filled with. There are so many different ways you can fill these. And many of them, not all of them, but many of them will have salted egg yolks. I would say that salted egg yolks are probably the most acquired taste of all of this. When Bear was making a bunch of these for his office, he hesitated to bring any that had salted egg yolks in the middle, just in case some of his coworkers might not be into trying those. But that's fine, because that means that they're all mine now. And now I can eat them all. But he brought in a bunch of other ones too that had lotus seed, and then we decided to go with red bean paste for some of the ones that he brought in. So yeah, so a bunch of different ways that you can enjoy baked mooncake pastries, which is absolutely fantastic. There's also some varieties that use sticky rice as an outside covering, which is pretty cool. In addition to baked mooncake pastries, there are also snow skin mooncakes, which is also something you might have seen. These are traditionally going to be a lot sweeter than your baked mooncake pastries. One of the big reasons is that the outside covering, instead of being a baked pastry, it's a glutinous rice covering. So this is the same sort of thing that mochi is made out of. So the outside is going to be really soft and pliable, and then inside it has a lot of times very sweet things. A lot of them are filled with ice cream, which is delicious. A big fan of the ice cream ones, but I've also seen some that are also filled with mung bean. They can be filled with fruits, and just generally other sweeter fillings. These originally, as far as I know, I believe these originally came out of Hong Kong, and they've just exploded all over the world. They're extremely fun, and they generally are very brightly colored because you can actually use food coloring with the glutinous rice coating. So yeah, it's a very fun way to get really creative with mooncakes. You end up having a bunch of different fillings, a bunch of different looks and colors to them, and they're lovely, absolutely lovely. Oh, but yeah, so as far as like what a lot of these are served alongside, a lot of folks will drink tea alongside mooncakes, which is what I'm doing. I've got some nice jasmine tea on the side here. But other people will also, depending on where you are, I know in a lot of regions of China, it's very traditional to drink osmanthus wine. That name might sound familiar to you if you play Genshin Impact. It's the thing that Zhongli is constantly talking about. Unfortunately, Bear and I tried to find some osmanthus wine in our neck of the woods. No go on that front. Could not find anything, but that is fine. I'll probably just have some sake with it later, so. Yeah. Is it the same as you remember? Where are those who share the memories? I thought that was so funny when I was getting everything prepared. I'm like, oh wait, it's the thing that Zhongli is always talking about. So yeah, anyway, he's got good taste. But yeah, so Mooncakes are celebrated and eaten across huge swaths of Asia, and there will be a bunch of different varieties depending on where you are, which is great because there's lots of different stuff you can try. It's fantastic. But yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Do I change tea when switching between sweet and savory mooncakes? I am a little biased because I really like tea. Especially green tea. So I'll drink green tea with just about anything. I think that drinking green tea would be just fine, depending on whether it's sweet or savory. But that's an excellent question. If you're ever unsure, jasmine is a pretty good way to go. Jasmine kind of goes with anything. It's really good. I don't know, I think I'm a little biased. I really like jasmine tea. But yeah, that's an excellent question. Yeah, I would say go with whatever tea you're a fan of, because generally tea will go with a lot of things. Some varieties of like black tea might be a little strong if you're going, oh my gosh, the thunder. The thunder is so loud. But yeah, I would say probably a green tea is what I might suggest. But yeah, it's good. It's very good. Oh yes, and I'm glad to see y'all providing some suggestions too. It's good. Choosing a favorite comes with great difficulty. Oh god. Yeah, no, you all, like, here's the thing. I have a noise filter on, right? Like, certain noises like fans running and stuff, you wouldn't be able to hear, but man, oh boy, that thunder is real loud. But yeah, it's excited about the mooncakes. Oh gosh, is it raining really hard again? Yeah, I can hear it pounding on the roof. That's fine. That's fine. It's ambiance. Ambiance. But yeah, not all mooncakes have egg yolk in them. Some of them do. Generally, you'll be able to see ahead of time, like the packaging would tell you. Or if you make it yourself, you don't have to put egg yolks in them. If you do like egg yolks, though, boy. I'm a big fan. That's an interesting point though. The snow skin mooncakes, these sweeter ones, they won't have egg yolk in them because they're trying to capitalize on that. Oh, actually, is that true? I've heard of some folks that put egg yolk in the sweeter snow skin mooncakes. A lot of times though, because of the properties of glutinous rice, you do have to store snow skin mooncakes in either a freezer or a fridge. Because they don't keep very well at room temperature. So if you do get them, do make sure that you refrigerate them in some capacity. If you have the ice cream variety, stick them in your freezer. Regular mooncakes can actually like sit out for a surprising amount of time and nothing will happen with them. They won't go bad or anything for a very long time. Yeah, and the eggs themselves, when they are put in mooncakes, they are salted. So there's a process where you can take an egg yolk and you essentially desiccate it. You put it on a bed of salt and then you cover it with salt and then you leave it. I'm trying to remember how long you leave it for. I feel like a week or something. And then you take it out and there are these like salt-filled kind of chewy yolks that are left over at the end, and those are what you use in mooncakes, which is kind of why they can be a bit of an acquired taste, because they have a very different texture and a very different taste from a lot of eggs you might have otherwise. But yeah, I think they're very good, very tasty. But yeah, so that's mooncakes, which are really big for a lot of different moon festivals. If you are in Japan specifically, you would generally be celebrating with Tsukimi Dango, which are, so Dango themselves, they are glutinous rice balls. A lot of times they can be filled with different things, but for Tsukimi in particular, generally they're just the rice balls by themselves. They won't have any fillings in them. It's very traditional to keep them white like this, so they'll look snow white. I have seen some folks, though, who will make the very top one. It will be yellow in color, and that comes from kabocha squash, which is in season this time of year, and it's lovely. So the top one will have a slight kabocha taste, and the rest of them will just be glutinous rice balls by themselves. But yeah, so a lot of Japanese traditional celebrations will involve eating Tsukimi Dango, giving thanks to the moon, and then drinking sake as opposed to something like osmanthus wine. But yeah, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a hold of any Tsukimi Dango, and we were making a bunch of mooncakes, so we ended up prioritizing those this time around. As far as I know, I think from what I looked up, the Tsukimi Dango is just eaten by itself. I didn't see that there was any dipping sauces or anything like that, so you would just eat it plain. But yeah, glutinous rice balls are very tasty. I generally find them to be pretty good. You can kind of think of it as like it's the covering for something like mochi, but there just isn't a filling on the inside specifically for these Tsukimi Dango. So yeah, lovely, lovely thing from Japan, which is fantastic. And then if you are in South Korea, this festival is called Chuseok, and a traditional thing that would be eaten is Songpyeon, which are these very, very lovely rice cakes. They're pretty different from some of the other rice cakes we've talked about. So Tsukimi Dango and like snowskin mooncakes, those are made with glutinous rice, whereas Songpyeon is made with non-glutinous rice. It's often kind of wet when you first start working with it. In fact, if you have to go and pick it up from the store, you have to find it in the refrigerated section because it goes bad very quickly if you let it sit out, as opposed to glutinous rice that can kind of just like sit in a container for a while. But yeah, they're always shaped like the half moon, which is kind of lovely. So this is something where South Koreans will still celebrate Chuseok on the day of the harvest moon, when the moon is fullest, but the half moon actually has a lot of symbology for good fortune and for good luck. And so all of these will be shaped like a half moon. So you'll enjoy half moon treats on the night of the harvest moon, which is lovely. So there's a lot of different types of Songpyeon. Depending on where you are, some of them will just be kind of this whitish color, but a lot of times people will color them in 5 different colors. So white, brown, pink, green, and yellow are some of the traditional ones. And those colors all together symbolize unity in nature. So similarly to how mooncakes are often shaped to be round in order to symbolize unity, the Korean version of that is doing different colors for the different Songpyeon, which is lovely. So yeah, you're nailing this. That was exactly what I was just about to talk about. That's perfect. So Songpyeon, it gets its name from pine needles. So in addition to using this non-glutinous rice, which ends up making them very chewy, they end up tasting very different from other rice cakes, which is fantastic. They are always steamed on a bed of pine needles. So a lot of times they will be served with the bed of pine needles, but it gives them a lovely aroma and infuses a little bit of that pine flavor to them, which is great. So the Songpyeon that I ended up drawing that's on the table here, I just decided to display it with the pine needles underneath. You don't have to display it with the pine needles, but you will be steaming them with pine needles. So yeah, there's a lot of different fillings that you can have in Songpyeon. So they will have anything from sesame seeds, which is, from what I understand, quite a popular one, which is fantastic. Sesame seeds are very, very good. Soybeans are also a really big one. I've seen some that have been filled with sweet bean pastes or fruit. And then some that are also flavored with honey. So yeah, lots of different foods depending on where you're at in the world. It's wonderful. I absolutely love seasonal varieties of foods. I think it's such a wonderful thing to come together to make something special and to share it with people that you like. So that's why I have prepared a bunch of stuff here and put them on the table to share with you all. So yeah, right. There's so many seasonal treats around the world. It's good. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh my word. But yeah, happy Moon Festival to you all. My apologies to those of you who are Vietnamese. I tried my best to pronounce the name of your festival, but I'm so sorry. I can't hit the tones right. I'm so sorry. But please know that you are in my hearts. I wish that my pronunciation was better. But please enjoy the Moon Festival. I know that the Freerin, the music video for the OP is coming out soon, which is very exciting. I'm looking forward to watching that after this. I know, I feel so bad though. I was trying to practice beforehand, and it's kind of like whenever I try to pronounce Mandarin words. I even took 2 years of Mandarin and I still can't nail the tones. It's frustrating. It's very difficult. So I'm deeply sorry, but you're in my hearts. Oh god. But yeah, so if you want to celebrate picking up something that's seasonal like these, a lot of places will have mooncakes that you can buy. As far as things on this list to make yourself, Tsukimi Dango is probably the easiest of them. Bear ended up making a bunch of mooncakes that are filled with lotus seed paste and red bean paste, which is very tasty. We wanted to try and source some ingredients for Songpyeon, but finding that non-glutinous rice was kind of difficult. I think we might have to go and check out a Korean grocer in our area, because the place we were going to was more of a Hmong supermarket, so we were able to find a bunch of other stuff there. But yeah, oh, it's great. I love this sort of thing. I love sharing different foods with you all and different things from around the world. So yeah, that's kind of just a brief highlight of different things from around the world. So one additional thing is that beyond sharing food and good company, many festivals will also light and hang lanterns, which is lovely. I love lanterns. I think that there's a lot of really fun things that you can do with them. I also love that in a lot of countries, they actually have children paint their own lanterns, which is so cute. I'm not sure if this image is coming out too well, but you can see on the very bottom here, there's the smiley face that has been drawn. Some of these have hearts on them. Some of them have flowers on them. And here's the thing, I am not a child. So painting one of these myself, I'd be a bit old for it, but we're gonna do it anyway. I would love to make a lantern with y'all to celebrate the year and to beckon in good wishes for the next, because I think that is a lovely idea. So we'll be breaking tradition a little bit on that. I'll be making we can say I'm making something for Chibinoko. It'll be fine, I'm sure. But yeah, that was actually the end of my main presentation. Obviously, I couldn't cover every different way that the festival is celebrated. There's a lot of festivals that will also showcase dragon dances and a bunch of other really beautiful festivities, but there's so many different ones. This presentation kept getting so long, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to cut this off at some point. But yeah, I thought this was just a lovely thing to share with you all and to show you how things are celebrated all over the world. What I think I'm gonna do here really quick is drink some tea, and then I've got a lantern prepared, which, give me 1 second, I can cycle this out. I have this little lantern that's prepared. Which I think is great. So we can draw some designs on it, and then I can hang it up here and we can hang out for a little bit. So yeah, I thought this was a lovely idea. Oh my gosh, y'all are fantastic. Thank you all. Happy Moon Festival. I'm so glad that y'all have been enjoying watching my videos and checking stuff out. That is fantastic. But yeah, get yourself some drinks. It doesn't have to be tea, it can just be some water. I'm gonna get myself some tea here, and then we'll hop right into this. I think it will be a bunch of fun. I've got some ideas for what designs I can put on this, but I wanted to do this live in case y'all had suggestions for things I can throw on this. So, all right, tea drinking time, and then we will commence painting a lantern together. Oh, that's wonderful that some of y'all are drinking some tea with mooncakes. Let's go! Iced coffee is also extremely tasty. I'm a big fan. Oh, but yeah, let me go. I had some ideas for what we can draw here. One of these might be not super surprising, but I think in the corner here, I am going to draw. Let's get a slightly thicker brush here. And then let's draw. I'm going to draw a very near and dear to my heart character. Yes, I was so happy that you all asked for that as well. I would love to post the blank lantern. Actually, give me 1 second. I should be able to post that right now. Give me 1 second. Let me hide this real quick. Y'all can enjoy the ambiance here. And yeah, let me get you. Thank you for asking. I wasn't sure if people would be interested. So I didn't end up posting anything ahead of time. So I'm very happy that you all are interested in drawing on this because I think that would be good. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me go. Let's export a PNG for you all. And then I'll post that in the Discord real quick. Okay. Blank lantern. Okay. Oh, hold on 1 second, actually. Okay. Yeah, exactly. If you all want to draw along, then I will have this for you all. You don't have to draw along right now, but if you want to draw something after the stream or do something alongside, you absolutely can. Obviously no pressure because I'm doing this kind of live, but yeah, give me 1 second. I can at least share this right now so that you all have it. Okay. Thank you all for being patient while I'm pulling this up here. Let me go Discord. And I'll go post this there. And then it might be a little bit before I get that presentation loaded there too, but I'll also share the presentation there. Oh gosh. Some black tea with milk sounds really good. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. Oh gosh. Yeah, interestingly, so the Genshin's Lantern Rite Festival, there is another festival that does take place, I think it's in March or April, which is a lantern festival proper. It is kind of more of a thing that is celebrated in China, whereas I wanted to celebrate this right now with y'all since it has so many different regional variations depending on where you are in Asia, which I think is fantastic. Oh gosh, hot oolong is so good. Oh, that sounds so tasty. Okay, I'm going to go to, let me post that here. Okay, I'm gonna upload it in Yumie quotes. How's that? We'll do that, and then I'll start drawing our own here. Okay. Let me go find blank lantern. Okay, here is the blank lantern for you all if you want to draw on your own festival lanterns. Okay, just so that I don't forget that later. Okay, perfect. Okay. Back to the drawing. All right, got a little border here. Okay. All right, so I had a nice idea here. So I'm going to draw a character that is near and dear to my heart, and I think near and dear to many of your hearts as well. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna draw a rough circle first, and shift it around a bit. And then I'm gonna flip the canvas here, so I can do it on the other side. Oh man, there's a lot of rain coming down outside. The storm is very excited for all this. Oh man. It has been a lovely day besides the rain though. I slept very nicely, which is great because a lot of times I do struggle with the insomnia. So it was very nice. I slept very well. They actually took the day off from work today, which is why I was able to stream this early. Because normally I have to be doing job stuff right now. But I really wanted to take the day off. So this ended up working out perfectly. Okay, let's go. Ooh. And then we'll do that on the other side too. The derpiness has manifested. Yeah, no, I'm really grateful that I was able to take the day off. I wasn't sure if PTO would be all full up, but thankfully I was able to do it, which was good. Okay, we've got... I'm just gonna get the rough shape of things because I've got to make these all a little thicker here. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we've got, this is up here. And then we've got this. We've got a derpy face. This always cracks me up. Okay, and then I gotta make sure to get that floppy tongue in there. Let's go. Just like this. Peroro, indeed. Blue Archive has been very important to me, and it has been really instrumental on the channel. I feel like when I first started making content, I completely thought that I would make my first Blue Archive video and like, I don't know, maybe like 100 people would watch it and they'd be like, oh, okay, cool game. And I'd be like, okay, I don't get to talk about it as much anymore. But yeah, then things kind of exploded, which took me completely by surprise. I kept looking at all of the comments I kept getting on my first Blue Archive videos, and yeah, it's been pretty incredible. So Blue Archive has mercifully been something I've been able to spend a lot of time talking about, which is fantastic. I was worried I would not be able to do that, and yeah, y'all have been really excited about it, which is fantastic. But yes, oh, excuse me, let me go move this like that. Honestly, I probably don't need this line. Let's move that right there. Okay. Fantastic. Beautiful. We're Hifumi pilled. Oh gosh, I'm so glad that I decided to make the first Blue Archive videos. It was kind of perfect timing because the 1-year anniversary was coming up and I was like, man, I want to do something for this game. I've done a bunch of fan art, but like, I feel like it would be really nice to actually talk about it. And at the time, there just like really weren't a lot of guides about how to... there were like written guides on how to play the game, but I felt like there was a lot of things that I could try to contribute from my playing, so... Oh, it is kind of wild to see how the channel has grown. I'm very grateful to y'all. This has been absolutely wild. I did not think that this channel would get as big as it has. The fact that I'm even considering like, not even considering, I'm actually like working on merch right now, which is kind of insane. It's kind of wild. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, I'm really glad that my Blue Archive videos have helped y'all with getting into the game and enjoying the lore. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, and yes, if y'all want to see where I've uploaded my fan art, oh gosh, it might not actually be in my, trying to remember what's in my YouTube banner. It might be, hold on, I can probably check this out. let me see. If it's not in my YouTube banner, I should have a link to a card website in my YouTube banner. I've got a whole profile on Pixiv. It's many, many years of drawing, not just Blue Archive fan art, but I have a bunch of fan art on there. It's kind of fun. You get to see how I improved with digital art over time, because when I was growing up, I actually did a lot of landscape painting. So drawing in more like of an anime style was kind of new to me. I had just done a bunch of background works. I really like drawing storms quite a bit, so I draw a lot of storm clouds and things. Unfortunately, when I left the underground, I had to leave a lot of that behind. I was really hoping that I could find some of the old stuff so I could show you all, but I was not able to successfully track it down. But yeah, so Pixiv is great because you get to see my journey of learning how to draw anime characters a little better. It was a long journey. It took a little bit to get really comfortable doing that, but I'm very happy with where I've come at this point, because yeah, the fact that I was able to finally learn how to make my own VTuber model, and then like actually rig it was kind of incredible. Oh, it's a lot. It's good. Oh gosh, thank you. Gotta go for the super chat. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival, Yumie and everyone. Unfortunately, I won't be able to catch the stream. Hope y'all have a great day today. I hope y'all have a great day too. Thank you. And enjoy the festival wherever you are in the world. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm a little, man, that's a very good point about Pixiv. It's kind of disappointing how much AI art has infested it, because Pixiv is such an excellent place for finding a bunch of really beautiful art. Unfortunately, a lot of the AI art that's on Pixiv is based off of the popular artists that are on there, so that's extra disappointing. But yeah, if you are like going through, thankfully they do tag which things are AI generated, which is annoying that it's even on there. But yes, there is indeed an option to filter out most of the AI art, so that is good. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, and GMI Scout, I've seen your stuff before. You do fantastic work pulling stuff from the JP live streams to show off character spotlights. I appreciate your work a lot. It's very helpful, because sometimes those Japanese live streams are really long, so it's very helpful to actually have like, this is what the characters look like. It's, it makes me happy to see folks from the Blue Archive community coming together. That's so good. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, you know, it's been really rough for people who run like anime conventions and things like that. They've had to be really careful, because folks who are just like selling AI art keep trying to set up shop there, which is really annoying. Like that people have had to kick out AI art vendors and things, which is not fantastic. Ugh. Oh my gosh, System Philosophy, you're drinking a pu'er tea? Ooh! Oh, gosh, that sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Man, pu'er is very good. It's another one of those teas that I would say is probably a bit of an acquired taste, but boy, it's tasty. I'm a big fan of tea. If you couldn't tell, it's very good. I'm a big fan of tea. I've drawn this Peroro-Sama on a vector layer, so I'm currently making the lines a little thicker. So I'm running it's a line adjuster over it, and I'm making the line itself thicker, just so that this shows up a little bit better. Yeah, no, pu'er is very, very good. I'm a very big fan of a lot of oolong teas. They're extremely tasty. And pu'er is also very, very, very good. Very, very good. Our Peroro is looking beautiful. Okay. Good to hear my little taps on this. Okay. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Let's actually make this a little thicker here. fantastic. Fox said models. As an Englishman who doesn't drink tea, I'm considered a heretic by my family. Here's the thing, if you don't like tea, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. There's plenty of tasty drinks that you can consume. But if you do like tea, there's lots of very tasty versions of tea. Big fan. Big fan. Oh my gosh, welcome to those of you who are brand new. That's wild. I don't know what I have done to be recommended to folks. I'm very grateful for it. But yeah, if you're interested in Blue Archive, if you want to know what it is, go check out the very first video I ever made called The Good, the Bad, and the Gotcha, 1 year of Blue Archive. It's a little under an hour. I promise it will fly by. But I talk about what the game is and some of the things I love about it. And it still holds up. We're actually coming up on the 2-year anniversary here, but it's wild. Oh gosh, sweet tea is also fantastic. You know, there's a lot of debate about like, oh, you know, putting milk or honey or other things in tea, but like, I don't care, man. Just drink whatever is tasty. Like, if you enjoy tea, drink it however you want. There's nothing wrong with putting milk or honey or other things in it. Like, I think that milk and honey is honestly, yeah, I said that right. I thought that I just said honey twice. No, milk and honey. Milk and honey is really tasty in a lot of teas, especially black tea. Oh gosh, black tea with some milk is very tasty. Black tea by itself is also very good. Oh gosh, it's good. It's very, very good. Oh, yeah, no, here's the thing. Putting a bunch of sugar in cold black tea is also very tasty. Oh gosh, iced tea is fantastic. Very, very good. Oh, oh gosh. Royal milk tea with pu'er is great. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna do, since we've actually already got a white background, I'm not gonna, I think I am actually going to separate this out a bit. So I'm going to do something that looks kind of silly. But I promise it will make sense in a second. I'm going to fill this in. Actually, let's do the eyes first. I've actually got to get a couple more things in here. Let's go. I gotta do this. Okay. I'm actually gonna get a thicker brush for this, so I can really get those pupils to be dark. Oh man. But yeah, for real, like, my perspective is like, drink and eat the things that taste good to you. I think it's always good to like try out stuff just to see what you think of it. But yeah, I would say if you're someone who has always wanted to try tea, but everything you try is not great, I actually probably would add some sweeteners to it. You can also just go straight with jasmine. Jasmine tea is really good. Another thing that I would suggest is a lot of tea that like you might buy in bottles and things, they tend to oversteep it like crazy. So it ends up being really strong. But if you make tea yourself, just steep it for like 3 minutes. That's all you need. Bagged tea is totally fine. You don't need like a special thing. If you do get a special thing, it's really fun to try out a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, you don't need to do that. It's not necessary. All right, let me go. I'm actually going to make this pupil a little bigger, just like this. Wow. Oh, I still got some thunder. Oh my gosh. I swear. I can't believe the timing on this. This cracks me up. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I think there's so many different ways to make food. I think there's definitely things that will make your life easier with cooking. Like, there's certain things that like might be somewhat inefficient, and it can be nice to know, like, oh, actually, like, you can do this thing and it will make your life slightly better. Bear does the cooking in our household, and which is great because I am a terrible cook. I need to go on a training arc. When I was watching, I need to rewatch Spy Family again because the second season is coming up here. But yours struggle to cook is very relatable to my own life. But it did actually make me think that, like, I shouldn't just rely on Bear all the time. I should get better at cooking so that I can make things more than just like fried eggs and rice. Like, I can prepare rice in a rice cooker, and then I can put lauganma on it, and then I can put a fried egg on top. And some of the height of my cooking skills. When I lived on my own, it was an interesting experience. Lots of learning about things happened. I actually think I might have made these too thick. Let me actually back up on these. Hold on. Let's go. I'll go forward one. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. I need to, I need to do more of the cooking stuff. I think it would be good. I think that, here's the thing, it's hard because Bear's cooking is just so tasty. I just always want to eat his cooking, but I need to get better at my own cooking. Particularly, like, Bear's constitution is much better than mine, but I think that I should at least be at the point where, if we fall ill, I don't just have to order food. I would like to actually be able to make, like, soup and other tasty things. To be fair, though, usually when Bear falls sick, both of us are sick. That's generally how it goes. It's very, very infrequent that he will fall sick and I will be healthy. It's generally either I am sick or we are both sick. Which is unfortunate. Oh, thank you, Red Rust, for the super chat. Tsuchinoko cute. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that I've been able to share an appreciation of Tsuchinokos with you all. It's wonderful. Yeah, I do relate a little bit to Jury. Bear is the Fuka in our relationship, and I'm the Jury. Okay, here's the thing. I don't make things that come to life and actively try to poison you. That's good, right? Right? I don't actively poison people. We're gonna say that that's true. We're gonna say that that's the case. It's not really, but we're gonna pretend. We're gonna pretend like it's the case. Oh god. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, find your Fuka and Jury. Someday, y'all. Someday I'm gonna get better at this cooking thing, and it'll be good. I'll actually be able to contribute more than just consuming the tasty food. I can't help it, man. It's very good. Yeah, you know, Bear actually joined the Discord recently so that he could share some cooking tips. He's speaking of cooking tips, he's cooking up some advice to share for, like, getting into cooking, or just, like, general good practices that he has found doing a lot of cooking on his own. So yeah, that will take a little bit because he's about to get absolutely slammed with real life work. So look forward to that in the future. It will take a little bit. But yeah, very excited that he was able to join, and you all have been so kind. It was such a relief. I had to do a little bit of a training arc just to get him, like, accustomed to everything in the Discord and, like, what Discord is and everything. So yeah, thank you all for giving a warm welcome. I appreciate it very much. I know he has too. He was very overwhelmed by all the puns at first, which was great. I've been laughing really hard at all of them. So yeah, it's good. Can't be Fuka without going through a jury arc. Oh gosh, that's true. We are very glad to have the tips. That makes me very happy. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. It's very much appreciated. Oh, if you want a good soup to try, I would recommend red lentil. Oh gosh, lentil soup is so tasty. Here's the thing, oh gosh, what was that? Ugh. What is happening? Give me 1 second. I will return shortly. Alright, sorry about that. Ugh. That was a particularly loud bit of the storm. I was making sure that Bear was alright too. Yeah, no, Bear can definitely bear with your puns. Oh gosh. Yeah, I actually do watch a lot of other Blue Archive channels. I'm kind of sad. I wish more folks streamed it. There's actually an English-speaking streamer, Yuna, who does a lot of streaming on Twitch, which is lovely. And then there's other streamers like Natori on the Japanese side. My Japanese is unfortunately not good enough to watch all of her streams, but yeah. And then I try to watch some other content creators like Kazu is wonderful. He makes a bunch of really good Total Assault info, which is fantastic. And he'll also show off gameplay for various different game modes, which is fantastic. So yeah, I think that'd be good. Oh gosh, you know, Ting, I was actually thinking about that. I would absolutely love for them to make at some point like a Tsukimi themed Blue Archive event. I think that would be so good. I think it would be so good. It would be fantastic. Okay, let's see, let's go. We're going to add, oh, how could I forget? We're missing one thing on our good Peroro. Give me 1 second, let's go. You'll be able to see one of them right here. Let's actually go. Just like that, perfect. Let's make this slightly rounder. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Oh, I'm so glad that y'all have gone to check out Kazu. Yeah, no, he puts together like legit the best Total Assault content I have seen. It is so thorough. All of his documents are incredible. They're super helpful for knowing how to defeat different bosses. Honestly, I've had a lot of people ask if I would make content regarding Total Assault, and I think I might at some point, but like most of it is just going to be like high level overview of some of the bosses, and then just me being like, go watch Kazu's content. That would be all that it would be. Okay, perfect, beautiful, fantastic. Adorable Peroro. Oh gosh, that's so good. And then I think that I'm gonna do something that's gonna look kind of silly, but then I will change the color of it. Let's go. this. Okay. A pink Peroro. I'm doing this so that I can actually draw on this without getting out of the lines. So let's go do this, and then I'll change the color. Perfect. And now I can actually draw on this. Okay. And then let's go. Oh my gosh, GMI Scout, do you really edit all your stuff with your phone? Oh my god. Dang, that's crazy. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Well, I think they look fantastic. I'm quite impressed with that. Dang, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, if you all are interested in this is someone I haven't been able to shout out because I only recently discovered his stuff. But GMI Scout, who's actually here in the chat right now, makes really fantastic, essentially summary videos from the different Japanese live streams. So it'll show the characters, it'll show their animations, it'll show their furniture interactions, and they're fantastic. I'm a big fan of checking them out. I also love Arisu Archive puts together a bunch of fantastic character animation videos as well. So yeah, I would suggest checking out both of their stuff. It's very good. Very, very good. But yeah, I'm really glad that you all have checked out Kazu because like he has a criminally low subscriber count for the amount of time and effort he puts into that. So yeah. Yeah, I would highly suggest that. God, I would absolutely love Tsukimi alts for the Blue Archive girls. Oh, like them carrying lanterns or like eating dango and other things. Oh my God, that would be fantastic. I would absolutely love that. That would be wonderful. Now I'm hoping for this. But yeah, Arisu Archive is fantastic. Honestly, their videos are like really impressive. They do a lot of experimentation with making their own like logos and animations for the different girls, which is great. But yeah, they do such a good job of showing off what different characters look like, which is fantastic. Oh gosh, yeah, SRT eating dangos would be so nice. Oh, yep. No, that would be good. Oh yeah, absolutely. System philosophy. Give me one sec. In fact, Kazu is actually in the Discord. If you ever go to the advice archive, he's like there all the time. Actually, you know, system philosophy, what might be easier if you go to either one. I think the second student reviews video I made, within the first 5 minutes, I shout out Kazu, and I think I put a link for him in the top right corner. That might be faster for right now, but after the stream, I can add a link to Kazu's channel as well. But yeah, no, Kazu is among us. He is, oh gosh, he's a really cool dude. I appreciate him a whole bunch, and he has given absolutely fantastic advice to folks in the Discord for like different team comps and different things. So yeah, he's just like very clever with how he approaches Total Assault challenges, which is very much appreciated. Okay. Okay, hold on one second. Let me go. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's kind of dark. Let me go slightly lighter. Okay. We're gonna go with a slightly bluer one. Okay. Wonderful. Our Peroro-Sama is looking fantastic. Oh gosh. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and then let's go to... which layer is this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so let's do... Let's get some shadow on this one. Fantastic. Our lantern is looking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. just a little bit of this around these. And then this layer. Let's go slightly darker. Just like this. Good, good, good. Yes, no, you all are correct. We should add a moon rabbit for the lantern. It will be perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's such a good idea. Yeah, after Peroro, I was gonna make sure to add a cute little Chibinoko on here. And then we can add a rabbit too. And it'll be perfect. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. Let's go, trying to think. This layer, go with a slight orange. Oh, that's a little too dark. Hold on. Okay. Fantastic. I love it. Fantastic. Oh, our Peroro looks amazing. Alrighty. Okay, so I think that what we're gonna do now is we will actually get rid of this layer. Okay. So let's go and draw, we can draw a cute little rabbit here. Okay, I'm gonna do a separate layer for this. Let's go. Okay. I'm trying to think what type of rabbit I want to do, because some of them have the cute little floppy ears, and some of them have the ears that stick up. I think that I will do one that has ears that's... Oh gosh, this is hard. Oh, this is such a tough decision. Maybe I'll do the ones that stick up. We'll do that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, this looks good so far. And then we'll do like this. Fantastic. And then we're gonna give him, I'm gonna give him the Yuru Camp eyes, the cozy eyes. Oh gosh, still got a little bit of thunder outside. Oh, I'm actually gonna go with eyes similar to what I've got for Chibinoko. I think that should be fine. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so it's kind of sad. In the country I live, the Moon Festival is not, it's not a national holiday. So I had to actually use PTO for this. But it was really nice because Bear brought in a bunch of mooncakes to his office. And it was really lovely because there's some folks there. He's got a couple of coworkers who are from the northern provinces of China, and they were super excited to share the mooncakes with him. It was wonderful. Oh my gosh. He had a bunch of people who came over. The red bean and the lotus seed paste ones just flew. People went and tried them so quickly. So yeah, it's lovely. I'm very, very happy that he was able to share that with those folks. And then a bunch of his other coworkers who had never heard of the Moon Festival were also super excited about it. And it was really nice. Like, people who didn't know that it was a thing got to come and hang out, have some tasty food. And yeah, it was very good. I'm very, very happy that he was able to do that because I think that was really nice. I think that worked out perfectly. I think I'm just going to, I'm not going to put the nose there. We're just going to have the rabbit peeking up. Yeah, I know, right? Oh gosh, that's why I really wanted to share like some of the different traditions from different moon festivals because they're all like very unique depending on where you are in the world, and it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Oh gosh. But yeah, okay. So we have a cute little rabbit. Trying to think. Let's give the rabbit. Is this the? Yeah, that's that layer. We're gonna go and have the rabbit have gonna do a little adorable pink in the ears, just like this. And then we'll go do that on the other side. Yeah, this is why I wanted to start doing a series of streams just like this, where we can celebrate different holidays all over the world and like learn about different places and things. Because I think that like the world is really big and there's a lot of really wonderful festivals that are celebrated all over. And I think that's fantastic. I don't know. It's one of those things like for me, I think that holidays can be a really lovely time to like take some time, sit back, and just like get excited of things that have been good for you this year and things that you're excited that will be coming up. And like, even if things don't always pan out perfectly, like it's still really nice just to spend time together. So yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to start with the Moon Festival. And then we've got a bunch of other things that will be coming up too. So, but yeah, okay. Our cute little rabbit is looking very good. I think I'll probably be going with a white rabbit to be like the moon. So, oh gosh, System Philosophy, that's fantastic. You're starting to drink some moon watching sake. That's wonderful. That is fantastic. Oh my word. Okay, we're going to, we're going to make this a little bit bigger. Let's go thicken these lines just so that you can see this a little bit better. Okay. I can hear my pen strokes as I'm going through this. Okay. Fantastic. And then we're just gonna do a really similar thing real quick. We're just gonna go fill this in. Let's go. Perfect. Okay, didn't quite get this part, but that's all right. I'll fill it in like this. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I got to do it this way, because I already filled that in. Okay. And then let's go do a little shadow. Oh no, that's, oh, here's the thing, taiyaki. I'm a fan of taiyaki. I think taiyaki instead of mooncakes is totally fine. That is totally fine. Oh gosh, y'all know that I'm a bit of a fan of taiyaki. That's quite good. Someday I'm gonna get those snake-shaped taiyaki. Maybe I won't have to go to Japan to get them. I feel like I'd have to make a specialized mold to make Tsuchinoko taiyaki, but I feel like it would be good. Oh gosh. Oh, and welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that y'all have enjoyed the videos. That is absolutely wonderful. I don't know. I feel really lucky that the channel has grown like it has, and folks have been really kind. That I think has been really wonderful, because there was a lot of considerations when I was getting everything set up for the channel. And of course, like, you always have to anticipate that, like, what if I make these videos and they aren't helpful? Or what if, like, people don't like the videos, and, like, that's always rough. So it's been very nice that you folks have been really into them. That makes me happy, so it was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're almost through with our adorable little lantern here. So the last thing that we're going to add is we're going to add a Chibinoko here. Okay. We'll just have Chibinoko wrapping around. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can get a better line on that. Okay. I actually think, yeah, I could bring it further in like that. Okay. And then let's go move this a little bit. Okay. And let's go. Okay. Little danger noodle over here. Okay. Looks good. And then we'll do like this. We're going to move this up a bit because Tsuchinoko tails are chonky. Very chonky. So let's go like this. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to go over the top of this with the little sweater. Just like this. Perfect. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's a Tsukimi burger? What? I didn't know that. That's wild. Dang, I have to look that up. It has shrimp nuggets? That's wild. I need to check that out. I hadn't heard of that. That's super cool. And happy Mid-Autumn Festival, everybody. It's been good. It's been very, very good. This has been fantastic. I really wanted to make sure when I was putting that presentation together that I like did as much justice as I could to the festival and how different people celebrate it. So I hope that that was good. But yeah, it has been wonderful getting everything prepared. I've been a little bit busy with it, so I haven't had a chance to timestamp my last stream, which I'm going to get to shortly here. And then beyond that, I still have to add subtitles. I've been working on that slowly, but it's been slow going with the Millennium Lore Archive video. So I appreciate everybody's patience while I've been getting all of this stuff set up, and also just like, yeah, taking the time to set up everything for the Moon Festival, because there was a lot of things that I had to make sure were all gonna work. But yeah, I'm really happy the scene looks good and everything is working how I wanted it to do, so. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, hold on, let me not zoom out too much for you all. Okay, and then let's go and erase this. Perfect, okay. And then we're gonna add the little sweater little bits. And no worries at all for those of you who are late. No worries. Oh, you're arriving just in time for some more thunder to come through. I don't think that one was quite as loud as the rest of it, so. Tofu is a Malaysian Chinese guy. I like that we celebrate the festival of a season I've never experienced. Do you all not get like some of the autumn weather there? Oh man. I will try to like find ways to show, obviously while like keeping things fairly chill. I'll find like some professional photographs of stuff from the area that I live, because the leaves changing colors is absolutely gorgeous. I have to share that with you all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that like it's just generally that like this season is when a lot of things will be harvested. That's so tragic though. No! Malaysia only has 4 seasons: hot, hotter, rain, and more rain. Oh god. Oh god. My deepest condolences. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Oh man, I actually did live in the west coast of the United States for a while. I lived up near Seattle, Washington, and yeah, so okay, here's the thing. There's like a very brief period of time in the summer, which is like perfect temperature. It's like 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 degrees Celsius, and it's just like, it's beautiful. It's warm. It's not too crazy outside. But then the rest of the year, it's just raining all the time. It's just raining. And then there's like 3 weeks where it's unbearably hot and humid and it's terrible. Oh gosh. And then yeah, Equator Gang knows only rain and dry. My deepest condolences. You know, it's fine though. Maybe I can send you all some of the cold that I get from my area. Because I get to experience all 4 seasons. I guess technically where I live, we have the seasons, 6 months of winter. That runs from from November through April is winter. Then I have 3 weeks of spring in like, I don't know, sort of May, like the first 3 weeks of May. And then it's summer. And it's really hot and there's thunderstorms all the time and tornadoes and stuff. And then this time of year, like September, October is fall, and it actually feels like fall this time, which is great. Last year it was really unbearably hot all the way up until until it was winter, so I didn't really get a fall, and I was very sad because fall is my favorite season when it actually happens. I'll find some pictures to show you all because the trees all change colors where I am, and it's really, really, really pretty. Like they'll be red and orange and yellow, and all of the trees will look totally different, and it's just, oh, it's very good. So I will share some pictures with y'all because it's something that is, I don't always get to experience it because sometimes it's just way too hot here, but yeah. Thankfully, this year, I will be able to do so. It's funny, too, that we actually have a thunderstorm outside. It's thankfully not one of the thunderstorms I have to worry about. During the summer months, anytime we get thunderstorms, I immediately am on high alert. So I'm like, all right, checking my phone, making sure there aren't tornadoes that are coming. But thankfully, we're out of tornado season by and large where I live, so... we don't have any warnings. I think some areas are supposed to get hail, but like, it's fine. I can live with that so long as it doesn't damage anything. So yeah, not too crazy, thankfully. Oh gosh, Tofu, don't forget the Haze season. Oh gosh, man, that's the thing, like living by, I don't know if y'all live by the coast there. That was the thing when I lived by the coast in the western United States, is that it would just get really foggy all the time. It was really hard to see. Like you would wake up in the morning and you're like, oh god, I can't see anything. Oh gosh. Oh my god, Haze is basically another season for the Sea Gang. God. Oh god. You know, at some point, I really, really want to come out and visit Southeast Asia. I'd also love to go and visit Northeast Asia too. I'm kind of very sad that I can't visit China. I really love a lot of Chinese food, but I ain't doing that. Gotta wait for some things to change over there before I think about visiting China. But visiting Japan and South Korea sounds wonderful. Oh god. I also love a lot of Indonesian food, so yeah. That would be good. Yes, no, I'll have to give you all my thoughts when I do. I have to go on a bit of a Japanese training arc to improve my Japanese speaking skills. That's the first place that I'm going to be going to, so. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh wait, are you all, hold on, I thought y'all were talking about fog. My apologies, you're talking about smog, like air pollution. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I appreciate that system philosophy. My plan was actually to go in like the late fall if I go to Japan. I'm not going in the summer. I had to experience hot, humid summers enough. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not doing that. I'm also not going to go in the spring because that's when a lot of tourists go to Japan, and I don't want to have to like, I don't know. I want to go when not a lot of tourists are going so that I don't have to fight to go to restaurants and stuff. So, but yeah, God, that's, oh, I'm so sorry that y'all have the air pollution haze. I actually, I don't know if I've talked about this much, but so where I grew up in the underground, it was within the mountains in the United States, the Rocky Mountains in particular, and pollution gets really, really bad there. If you can imagine like a bunch of, so like, it's really bad because it gets trapped in the mountains, right? Wherever there's a lot of people living. But it's even worse in the winter months because the cold air compresses all of the air pollution down towards the ground. So like the winter months would be like, oh, there's snow in the underground, but also there's smog everywhere. And it's hard to breathe when you go outside. And I've heard that lots of parts of Southeast Asia have it even worse. So yeah, please take care of yourselves. If there's lots of smog outside, ain't nothing wrong with wearing a mask and like taking care of yourself. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I wish that my country was more chill with masks. It's a great idea. It's such a great idea. Like, whether you're sick or you're trying to avoid air pollution, just put a mask on. It's a great idea. Yeah. Oh, geez. We got some more thunder coming in, but it's all right. We're doing all right. I'm glad you all improve. God knows it's been rough going for you folks. Working in healthcare, my deepest condolences. It's been a lot over the last couple of years. Please take care of yourselves. It's been a lot. But yeah, wear your masks. That's a good idea. Oh, bless you, TJ. You sweet, wonderful, wonderful person. Unfortunately, in the part of the world where I live, people have made wearing masks a political thing, which is stupid. It's one of the stupidest things I could possibly think of. So anyway, that's been fun. That's been super fun. Thankfully, the part of the country where I live has not been quite so bad in that regard. Some places are not like that. So yeah, please take care of yourselves. Oh God. But yeah, stay healthy, everyone. And yeah, happy half-year anniversary, y'all. I was gonna say, y'all who, when I first opened membership, should actually have little hats on your Chibinokos now is wonderful. Oh, it's so good. And Tofu, you asked, has Bear said anything about his Discord experience? He, was really worried about like giving good advice and was like, oh, I want to be able to actually share good things, but I hope it's actually helpful. And yeah, no, I'm so happy he's been able to join the Discord and share things. He is much less of a punny person than I am, so you all are my people. When he saw you all spamming puns, he's like, oh god, it's just I do this sort of thing to him a lot, so it's great. That channel has become a pun channel. There's been some helpful stuff there too. It's y'all have been so great though. I'm so happy that he was finally able to join. It was a lot of work, just like there's a surprising amount of stuff with Discord, like how it works, and like, I don't know, there was a lot to go over to make sure that like he knew how to like do reactions, how to reply to people, how to edit your own messages, and that sort of thing. And there's still so many other things too. Like I was showing him how stickers work and stuff. There's a lot. there is a lot. Eat mooncakes and be happy. Jojo's, he's like, finally, I can escape the puns from Yumie. Oh no, her community is just like this. Oh god, it's some silly stuff. Y'all are fantastic though. Oh god, but yeah, no, he's been enjoying it. He's been looking through messages that y'all leave for stuff. He is unfortunately entirely too busy to keep up with all the channels, which is totally fine. God knows it's already a lot for me to keep track of everything and moderate stuff there. Yeah, he's been enjoying it. Last night he got to talk with a couple of y'all and give some advice on things too, which he was really excited about. So yeah, if you ever have any cooking questions and stuff, feel free to send it. He is always very happy to help out and to lend whatever thoughts he's got. So, oh, and thank you, TJ. See, you understand. Masks are the best excuse not to talk to people. For real. Absolutely 100% agreed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Absolutely agreed. Oh, it's actually been kind of sad because, in a lot of areas, at least right now, like during the summer months, a lot of folks haven't been masking up because like things have been relatively chill. I don't know, I still get paranoid and will often wear something out, but I've been not wearing stuff quite as much, at least in the summer. It's getting to be the fall though, so I'm gonna be putting that back on again here shortly. It sucks like having to actually like, it was so easy when you just wear masks everywhere. I could just put that on and then like it doesn't matter, like it doesn't matter like if I've if I have something caught in my snake teeth or anything, or like you can smile with your eyes but you don't have to like actually smile. It's just oh god, I think that is wonderful. Yeah, that's the thing. I will also bust out the mask if I have to go into indoor spaces for a while, because that's the thing, like when you're outdoors and like away from people, it's generally a little okay, but if you're inside, it is definitely a good idea to be wearing masks. Especially we've got another variant that has been circulating around. Bear and I are going to be getting our boosters this next week, which is great. I had been like refreshing the page our local government's page for like, when is it available? I want it, please. I would like the booster. So yeah, thankfully they have just made it so that folks can get boosters in my area. So that is good. If you have the ability to get boosters, you should have some that will hopefully be available shortly. They only just released them in my area, so I will be trying to get some stuff. So yeah. Oh god, Tofu, even the thugs in BA wear masks. Exactly, they know what's up. They know what's up. No, Tofu. God, yeah, that's the thing. That has been a deeply frustrating thing for me, is that I really thoroughly feel like access to vaccines should be everywhere. Like, that should just be a thing. I have some strong words for some of the people who made it so that certain vaccine patents couldn't be widely available and free for people. But I will... I'm not about to go on a rant about that. Let's just say that I would love for everyone to be able to get vaccinated. If you have the ability to do so, do so. Please wear your masks and keep safe and everything. So, yeah. Tofute masked Mizugi gang. They had to make it political. Yeah, no, not a fan. Not a fan of, yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of strong feelings about, my country. Doing a bunch of things and gobbling up a bunch of vaccines, which is frustrating because there's a lot of things we could be sending all over the place. I have written to officials in my country being like, hey, hey, instead of letting things rot on a shelf, do you want to send some of the surplus that we've got? Let's send that out, please. Let's give it to people. So yeah, anyway, I want you all to be safe and to be able to get stuff. So hopefully that will be something as we head into the winter here. So yeah. Yumie is on a list now. Oh no. Oh gosh. Yep. Yeah, no, not a fan. That was like, when I heard that there were some vaccines that my country, the United States, was like just holding on to and then throwing out, I got real mad about that. I was like, that is unacceptable. You need to be sending this to people who can use them. So yeah, I definitely spend some of my off time sending very tactful, but forceful letters to political officials being like, all right guys, let's do some stuff. You're my representative. Let's do some of that representing thing, please. Oh god. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and I'm glad that makes me happy that I try to stream in a bunch of different times if I can, but this one works out for a lot of folks. So I'm glad that I can actually stream at this time for you folks. Strongly worded letters sent. Yes, no, many strongly worded letters for people being like, I would like you to do some things, please. I have many things that we need to get done. Actually, for what it's worth, I did get some letters back from some of the officials. And yeah, one of them talked with me for a little while about like, yeah, no, I totally agree. We're going to be proposing a couple of things. And I'm like, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I had more time to actually go down to like, there's like city council meetings and stuff that I really wish I could go to, because then God knows that those poor people have to listen to so many, have to listen to a lot of people get weird and up in arms about dumb things. Whereas I would like to go and be like, hey, if you want to build more affordable housing for people in my area, I'm totally fine with that. People need houses to live, so please do that. I'm fine with this. But I haven't had time off from work to do that, unfortunately, so yep. Oh gosh. That was a big thunderclap. Oh geez, the thunder is intensifying. This storm, I can't believe the timing on this. Hopefully it is gone later so I can actually look at the moon later. But yes, please, I hope that you all take care of yourselves and stay safe. That is good. That is very good. I I try not to embrace Karen energy. I'm actually like exceedingly polite. I'm sort of like the very like, I get very strongly worded, but like not rude. I try not to like insult people. I actually worked in a call center for a while, and I was one of the people who had to like calm people down. Like if people would ask for a supervisor, I was one of the supervisors that people would talk to. So I've had to work with quite a lot of people who are very angry on the phone. You know, Karen energy, the reverse Karen. Exactly. Because I think that, like, ultimately, like, you have to treat people with respect. Like, people are people. Like, they're doing their jobs, sometimes in ways that I think they could be doing a slightly better job, but I'm going to be not rude about it. I'm just going to be like, hey, these are some policies that you really need to pass, please, and here are the reasons why, and here's why as one of your constituents you should represent me and do this, please. But yeah, no, it's rough, man. But yeah, everybody stay safe, particularly as we head into the winter months, regardless of like whether it's COVID or flu. If you're able to get vaccinated, please make sure to do so, specifically because like the winter months are always a little rougher with that sort of thing. Dry air makes it rough if you get a cold. It's much rougher on your throat. And also people tend to cluster inside because it's cold, and so the chances of you actually contracting something go up quite a bit. So yeah, definitely like mask up and stuff, and be safe. This has been Yumie's PSA. Yumie 2024. Oh god, that's too funny. Yeah, no, I don't know why. It makes me really sad when people treat like government workers or like support staff really terribly. Like, they're people, man. Treat them nicely. Oh man, it's true system philosophy. I'm glad this has been informative for you all. I do tend to go on rants about about politics in my country, so thank you all for being chill as I as I rant about various things. Forget Yumie for president. It's time for the snack revolution. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, Tofree! Thank you for the gifted memberships. Y'all are very sweet. Thank you. Oh god. Oh my word. Y'all are very sweet. Very, very sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just like, I want to treat people like people. It makes me very upset when people like don't do that. So yeah, be kind to other people. But if so, that being said, also like stick up for your fellow people. Help like protect each other and like make sure people can live like good, happy lives and stuff. I think that is good. Tofree, you are incredible. Thank you. Y'all are too sweet. Seriously. I'm very glad that y'all, I don't know. It's nice to be able to talk about stuff and just like take it easy. Rant about the politics of my country. You know, it's just a usual day. Oh god. Okay, hold on. We're going to... Oh gosh, we got some more thunder. You know, it's funny. At first I was like, oh man, should I cancel the stream? Or I wouldn't cancel it, but I was wondering if I should push it back a little bit. But thankfully, it's not like summer thunderstorms. The thunder has been relatively infrequent. If it was the summertime though, there would be thunder like every couple seconds, which would be kind of insane. Oh, Tofree, that's so sweet. You're a pleasant person, and sometimes it seems you care too much for your own good, but we need more people like you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I definitely try. I try, man. It's, I don't know. I feel like it's good as much as I can. I want to look out for folks and try to make it so, like, I know I rant about my country's politics, but by and large, I have loved this channel as, like, a nice respite of just, like, getting to hang out and take it easy for a little bit, rant if we need to about stuff, and just, like, I don't know, just be good to each other, so. Legless lizards, pog. Oh, God. You know, it can be good to vent about politics sometimes. Oh gosh, is that the rain? Jeez, I'm not sure if that's coming through on the microphone, but I could hear it on my side. Really loud rain hitting the roof again. But hey, we've been able to hang out, or we've got adorable little Chibinoko here, which is excellent. Oh gosh. Oh no, y'all are very sweet. Please don't worry at all. Seriously, just like watching my videos means a lot. I appreciate it. Please don't worry. I always want you to take care of yourselves. Like that makes me happy if you like understand that like you need to take care of yourself. Never ever feel like you have to like spend money to support me in the channel. I appreciate it so much if you are able to, but if not, please don't feel bad whatsoever. I appreciate Tofri gifting memberships for folks. Please enjoy the emotes. I've also got a bunch of member content that you can check out as well. So yeah, y'all are very sweet. But yeah, take care of yourselves. That's always what I want. I want y'all to make sure you're taking care of yourselves first. Okay, we've got our little Chibinoko. We're gonna be doing, let's go like this. Draw a little shadow. Oh, Tofri, thank you. I want more people to get exposed to your content and memberships. Tofu. It's either Yumie membership or 10 poll. Oh my word. That's good, y'all. I'm very happy to share these fun videos with y'all and just like hang out, take it easy. So yeah, no worries whatsoever. Y'all are very, very sweet. That's very, very good. Okay. Got our adorable little Chibinoko. And of course, we have one additional thing we need to add for our Chibinoko. Has the cute little spots on the head. Exactly, we're all Tsuchitomo no matter what. Okay, let's go. Oh, excuse me, let me undo that. And then got the little spots. Okay. You know, it's funny, when I've commissioned fan art, I always have to put in the comments for folks, they're just being like, so these aren't eyebrows, they're head markings. I have eyebrows too, and then these markings on top. Oh my god, I'm the one that forgets. Jesus, you all are very sweet. Good god. Good god. Enjoyed the membership. Oh my god. Y'all are entirely too nice. Good God. Good God, y'all. Thank you. Please enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the fun member content. Honestly, all of it is pretty fun. I've got a couple of Ask Yumie Anything sessions, a drunk karaoke. We've actually got some fun stuff coming up next month too, so look forward to that. It will be good. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. I do have a bunch of folks, yeah, no, they do look like bushy eyebrows, but yeah, no, they're, they're just, they're essentially birthmarks on my forehead. They're on my hair. But yeah, no, you can just think, you know what, screw it, you can just think of them as two eyebrows. Yes, exactly, Gordon. They're eye spots to make predators think that I'm awake when I'm actually asleep. See, look. And then they look like eyes. Oh, man. But yeah, no, that's always been very funny. One of the first things I commissioned I had a question back of like, are these, what are these markings? Are they eyebrows? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're just, they're markings. They aren't. My apologies. I didn't mean to make that confusing. Oh, man. But yeah, we've got pretty much everything ready to go. Let's see. How are we doing on this? Let's combine these two. And then we will make these a little thicker. Just like this. TJ. Guys, we've been tricked on this time. The real eyes are up there. The ones below are the decoys. How did you figure it out? What gave it away? How are you able to determine that the markings on top were the real eyes and that these bottom eyes, these were the fake ones all along? You know, it's true. Oh gosh, I should have thought of that. I could have fallen asleep in class and then it would have looked like my eyes were open. Oh, I was a fool. I was a fool this whole time. I would have had the ultimate strategy. Oh, this looks so good. Fantastic. Okay, and then we're going to make the background. I want to make it a different color. Let's go with a gradient of some sort. Let's go. We're gonna do this. Oh, tofu! As a kid, I would worry that the lanterns would hit an airplane and make it crash. Oh no! Gosh, that's like the kind of fears that I would have too. Oh gosh. Yeah, no worries with this particular lantern. We're just gonna make this lantern, we're just gonna hang it. It won't float up. No airplanes to worry about. Yeah, mercifully, I think at a certain point, the lanterns just don't have enough juice to keep making it into the atmosphere, so they would start floating back down again. So yeah, we're all good. We're all good. It won't quite reach that high. We're all good. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was kind of, gosh, Ting, that's exactly it. So I was actually reading about some of the festivities in Taiwan and in Malaysia, just as far as like writing wishes within the lanterns, which I thought was lovely. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful idea. For this one, since we won't be releasing this into the sky, we're just gonna be hanging it. We'll write some nice wishes to include inside, because I think that will be good. Oh no, GMI Scout! I wish you the best of luck with getting monetized. It's rough. It's kind of a lot of watch hours that you have to have. There's a lot of weird things, like a lot of hoops that you have to jump through with all of that. So yeah, best of luck. I hope that you're able to get that all figured out. You know, that's an interesting question. I actually don't know. I think that folks would have to go and collect lanterns after they come back down. I don't know if like adults have to go and track them down or like, because otherwise you're just gonna have a bunch of lanterns that are just strewn all over the place. Breaking news, a peculiar pink lantern was found to be the cause of tonight's crash. Yep, that's why we're gonna keep it here. No lanterns into the sky. Okay, let's actually go do, we're gonna do a little gradient here. Like this. Oh, that's a little too red, hold on. Let's go with like this color instead. That's good, that's good. Okay. I'll blur that a little bit. Lantern Collection Squad, sign me up. Oh no! The lantern will fight a California and start a wildfire. God, I feel so bad for folks in California. You just constantly have to deal with like the ground is just lighting on fire. It's no good. It's no good. That part of the United States ends up going up in flames a lot of the time. Well, and then this year, poor Canada has been experiencing a bunch of wildfires too, which has not been good. Ugh. Are we like most of the way through wildfire season now? I feel like we're most of the way there, but I don't know. I think there's still maybe some more to look out for, but yeah, in my country right now, we've been having fun hurricanes that keep blasting through, which is not great. Poor Georgia and some of the southern states keep getting hammered with some of that stuff, so it has not been a good year for natural disasters. Honestly, all around the world too. There's been a lot of natural disasters, so please be safe, y'all. Always look and see if you need to evacuate if certain big storms are coming, or get to higher ground and stuff. It's always good. Oh, Kohi Kohai! You just tasted the cake! It's like a giant hopia from where you live. Mung bean paste filling with a tiny hint of peanut butter. Oh my god, that sounds so good. That sounds so tasty. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to try that. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, and then Australia. God, poor Australia also has a ton of wildfires as well, which is rough. It's a lot. So yeah, please stay safe, y'all. Stay safe from the stuff. No worries, TJ. You don't have any cake, so I guess sour worms will do. Whatever you got, celebrate with it. It's all good. It is all good. And then let's get a little bit of... We're going to... I wonder if I even need to do this. Maybe I don't, but we'll do a bit of this. Just to make it look nice and three-dimensional. But I made that a little too dark, so let's do this instead. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Wildfire, tornado, heatwave, flood, volcano, earthquake. Okay, what's next? Aliens? Oh man. Yeah, no, it's a lot, man. There's a lot of crazy things all over the place. So yeah, stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. Let's actually go do this instead. Okay, just like this. Oh, excuse me, I didn't want that one. I want this one. Oh, gosh, you know, that's something that I want to try at some point. I actually have not tried durian. I'm fascinated to know what it tastes like. I really want to know. It seems good. If everything is flavored with it, surely that means that it's good, right? Surely that's what that means. Okay, we're gonna do... This seems kind of silly, but we're going to light up some stuff in the center. I think I might need to actually put this above. Hold on. Oh, let's do not this one. Back that up a bit. Let me actually put this on a different layer. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't know Brazil had their own kind of durian. Oh, that's crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Durian is the epitome of an acquired taste type of food. That was some of what I had heard, so that is good to know. That is very, very good to know. You know, I think I'm actually going to... I originally had these, I'm actually going to shift this a bit. I'm going to bring this down, I think. Let's make this one of the layers. Because I think that I want this to be... what do I think of that? I think that's good, because then it's actually over it. Because I think this is what your lanterns will look like too. I was thinking of doing it where I had the lantern like metal supports above it, but I think we'll go with this instead. I think this will be fine. Okay, I think, you know what? I appreciate the recommendation. I'll try some durian ice cream if I can get a hold of that. What? TJ, are you kidding me? You had someone threaten to beat you with a durian? Oh, isn't it really spiky? Oh God. Oh God, no, that's terrible. I'm glad you're okay. That's good. That's very, very good. Durians probably would make for a very good weapon, so, yeah, be safe. That is... Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I'll be able to... I'll certainly look around to see if I can find any fresh durian. I'm not sure. Maybe I should check around some of the markets around here to see if I can't find stuff. Oh man, I should look that up. I don't know if jackfruit and durian is the same. I should look into that though. Oh gosh. We had some more thunder. Oh God. Man, now I have a bunch of things I want to try, y'all. I want to try some jackfruit. I want to try some durian. Ooh. That all sounds very good. Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. Oh. Oh God, TJ, we were playing football and there was a durian tree near the field. I kept saving my friend's shots. So he got frustrated and told me he'd beat me with one. Well, I'm glad that you survived. I'm glad you were not beaten with one. Good God. Oh God. Well, oh gosh, I'm excited to try a bunch of this stuff out. I've always wanted to try out some durian because it looked really good. It looked very, very good. Oh my God, Swedish Surströmming. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that with a very German accent. Got it. It just slipped right out. I'm not sure if that's how you say that in Swedish, but that's how you'd pronounce it if you had it with a German accent. Yeah, I have heard that durian are quite stinky. Oh gosh, yeah. There's a lot of very, very stinky things. I'm a big fan of stinky cheeses, even if they, boy, they smell. And that's not even close to like some of the smellier things that you can do. God, how come so many of you have almost been hit with durians? Oh my God. Good God, it's just the durians. They're just coming for you. Oh God. Oh no. Yeah, you know, that's probably for the best that airports don't want you transporting it. That might be a bit much if you tried to make it, Can you imagine trying to travel with a durian in your bag? That would be kind of intense. That would be kind of intense. Okay, let's go. We're gonna make it so it seems like there's a little light here. I promise this will not look nearly as silly as it currently does. In fact, I almost wonder, maybe I should make this go to the center. Oh, excuse me, I went down too far. There we go. We'll do this, and then we're going to do some glow. Oh, that's pretty intense. I probably don't need the glow to be quite that intense. Let's go like this. And if this doesn't work, that's fine. We don't need it to glow. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There's a no durian sign on public transport where you live? God. Oh, God. Okay, we'll do this. Because then it looks like it's glowing inside. Okay. So this is if we lit it up inside. This is kind of what the design would look like on the outside here. Oh my God! Raz, you had a friend that had a coconut fall right on top of his car and through the sunroof? Good God. Man, coconuts are, I mean, they're not spiky like durians, but they're, they're their own hazard. Oh God. That's kind of intense. Good God. Yeah, be careful around the coconuts, y'all. Good God. Oh God. Oh no. I actually wouldn't be surprised if airlines had banned Surströmming. That's... I can't not pronounce it with a German accent. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's gotta be pronounced in a different way in Swedish. It has to be, it has to be. Oh yeah, I think it's swimsuit Izumi, right? She chucks coconuts at people. Extremely, extremely good. She is definitely onto something there. What? 150 people on average die from falling coconuts? Oh, that's no good. That's no good, y'all. Oh my gosh, GMI Scout, I am obsessed with Phobo. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's so good. The stuff that I can get in my area is not even close to what I could get if I actually went to Vietnam, but oh! There was this restaurant when I lived close to Seattle. It was run by a Vietnamese family, and they had their like home recipe that they would serve at the restaurant. Hands down, the best pho that I have ever consumed. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, no, I wish. I wish. I wish I could get better stuff. It's really rough to make yourself because you have to prepare the broth for a really long time. But yeah, no, that sounds very good. Yeah, I know. What a way to go by coconut. God, no, Kohi Kohai, you got hit with a half-shell coconut before? Oh, God. Oh, God. That's no good. That's no good, man. Yeah, no, I really want some fun now. God, that sounds so good. I'm probably going to order some. It's not going to be nearly as good, but... Oh, gosh, this is way too bright. Hold on, let's make this color instead. Maybe slightly darker. There we go, so that you can see that there's like a light inside. Ooh, no, wrong one. I wanted the one that actually let me smooth this out. Okay. Beautiful. Sounds like it was unforgettable. Oh, God. Coconut water. I don't know that I've had coconut water before. I'm a big fan of coconut milk as someone who's lactose intolerant. I love coconut milk, it's great. Coconut water. Is it like, it's not just the water from the coconut, is it? Oh dang, I have not tried that. We have some conflicting opinions. Some folks do not enjoy the coconut water and some do. I have to try this now. God, y'all have given me so many things to try. Okay, so I'm gonna try and find some durian. I'm gonna try and find some coconut water. Oh my God. Oh, I need to go try some of this, y'all. All right. I will be doing this. I will let you know my thoughts. God, that sounds really good. Oh, coconut ice cream is also very good. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's some good stuff, y'all. Oh. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get some more. We're gonna shade a bit on the side, just a tiny bit more, and then our beautiful lantern will be ready to go. Oh, here's the thing. If you prefer jackfruit to durian, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, my general thought is that like trying out a bunch of stuff is good just to see what you like. I think the biggest disservice that you can do to yourself is not at least giving something a try, right? Like, try something out. Obviously, like, if you have allergies, like, don't force yourself to eat things that will, like, cause you physical distress. But, like, if you have the ability to try out something, like, I think it's generally a good idea to give it a shot just to see what it tastes like. I'm always really sad when, like, folks won't even give something a try just because they're like, nope, I'm sure that I won't like this, or I only like this thing. There's people that I've known throughout my life that, like, going to restaurants would, like, refuse to order anything other than, like, cheeseburgers. And I'm like, the world is so much bigger. The world is so much bigger than cheeseburgers. Yeah, no, it's rough, so. Tofu! You have such strong opinions about coconut water. I have to try this out now. I'm very excited to give this a shot and see what I think. Oh god. Man, you know, I have unfortunately had bad luck with the century eggs that I've tried. They've always had, like, the really strong, like, like ammonia stench to them, which is unfortunate because I want to try some in some congee, because that, oh god, I've heard that they're really good in congee. I like it a lot. It's very tasty, good porridge. Anytime I'm sick, I always want that. Like that or chicken noodle soup, I always want. That sounds so good. Oh, maybe that's the issue. I didn't have them with congee the first time. I should try that. I should do that. Okay, that's my plan. I had them, like, by themselves. I was given them, like, independent of any other food, just, like, straight. And, like, when they're by themselves, they have a very, very strong stench to them that I could not get past, unfortunately. But I had heard that they were really good in porridges, so I'm going to do that because that sounds very good. Oh, I have not tried cow stomach stew. Man, there's a lot of beef stews that are very good. Oh god. Yeah, here's the thing. I completely agree. Salted duck eggs are extremely good. We've got some, I'm not sure if they're duck eggs, but we've got some salted eggs in the mooncakes that Bear made, which are very good. Big fan. Very, very tasty. But yeah, cow stomach stew. I should try that out. All right, we've almost done it, y'all. We've almost completed this lantern. Obviously, if you make your own lanterns, do whatever you want. You don't have to add a light or shading or anything. Just, like, draw whatever you want. I know, right? I'm actually really happy. I've got some mooncakes sitting right next to me. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna eat some mooncakes and drink some tea as we hang out and talk about stuff. But yeah, let's go really quick. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of glow to the bottoms as well, so that it looks like it's coming out. Just like this. And then, oh, I actually probably want to make that a little lighter. Okay, we'll do that. And then this layer. Do this. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Got a nice little ambiance going with our with our lantern here, which is good. No, you know, that's a fair point. The glowing moon makes Peroro look like they have a halo. That is true. That's good. Okay. Beautiful. Fantastic. I guess if I was doing, like, overachieving, we could actually change the color of some of these lines. So yeah, let me make sure that's where the lines are, and then let's rasterize that. And then We'll change the color of some of these real quick. Okay, excellent. Excellent, excellent. And we'll just change this slightly because it's kind of dark currently. Okay. And then do the same with Peroro and the bunny. And then we're gonna change a couple of other things. You know, I just realized as I've been drawing it, it's probably looked like my eyes were closed a lot. It's because I have to look down at my screen. Just drawing. But here's the thing, we've established that the eyes on top of my head, it's not markings, they're just second eyes, so I'm secretly able to see still. Oh no, I'm sorry for making you all hungry. Oh man, we've been talking about so much good food. Oh, good luck with your rounds. Thanks so much for stopping by, Philippe. Have a good rest of your day. It's been good, y'all. This has been great. I'm so happy we're able to do this. I'm excited to host more of these types of streams where we'll hang out, we'll talk about different festivals around the world and different celebrations. I'm very excited. I already got a couple of things in mind. Okay, let's do this. Let's actually go something like that. Okay, that looks good. Just like this. Okay. Fantastic. And then we're gonna give a little red at the corner of the eyes. Just like this. Yay! I'm so glad that some of y'all have been drawing lanterns! Oh, that makes me so happy. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, that's wonderful. Please share your lanterns if you did make some. No sweat whatsoever. I would love to see what you all made. That's absolutely wonderful. No, this has been such a great stream. Oh, I want to do more like, I don't know, this is like good combo, like Zatsudan drawing, good vibes. Taking it easy for a bit. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Change this to this color. Just like that. Okay. This is all looking great. Oh! I'm so happy with how this turned out. Let's go! Oh my gosh, cheese ramen. Yo, that sounds good. I actually know, some South Korean folks I know were trying to pimp the idea of like shin ramen and then adding cheese to that, which I'm a big fan of shin ramen. It's very good for when we don't want to make noodles ourselves. Yeah, now I really want to try cheese ramen. That sounds really, really good. TJ, that sounds like calories. Oh, Tofu, thank you for the super chat. Looking forward to your coconut juice versus water review. I'm glad that you're looking forward to it. It will be beautiful. I'll also share my thoughts on Durian at that point. This is my goal now. I'm gonna get a hold of these things. It's gonna be good. God, yeah, that's what I heard. Like spicy ramen, and then if you add like a really creamy cheese to it. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh. Yeah, I need to, I'll have to take some of my lactase chewable stuff to make it so I don't die when I eat that, but that sounds really good. Yes, I will provide you all updates on stuff. Oh, this sounds very good. I mean, y'all are gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna be eating some mooncakes here shortly, so I'm gonna try not to make it gross or anything, because I know some folks don't like listening to people eating, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'm fairly quiet, I think, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not quiet at all. Maybe I'll have to mute myself. Okay, I think that our beautiful lantern is complete. I am going to, really quick, I'll export this, and then I will get it all set up. So give me 1 second. And we'll get this going. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna export this and I'm gonna actually hang it up. It's gonna be good. Okay, let's export as a PNG so I keep the transparent background. And then this is going to be Moon Festival lantern. Okay. Let's export that. And then... I love how this came out. Okay, and then let me just go add this to OBS real quick, and then we'll have our lantern. Well, I have some mooncakes because I am also quite hungry. Okay, image. This is Moon Festival lantern. And then let's go find this where I just saved it. Okay. Let's go. Yes, let's go. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Jajang! Here it is! Our beautiful Moon Festival lantern. We'll hang it right here. Beautiful. Yay! Yay! I love it! Let's go! Absolutely fantastic. Oh, maybe I should hang it a little higher, actually. We'll put it up near the moon. Just like that. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay, okay. Excellent. Oh, thank you all for coming by! I'm so glad you all got to watch as we made a lantern together. Oh, and then, oh, we should make a wish to put in this as well. I'm going to wish for, many more fun months on the channel with y'all. I have a lot of really fun things that I want to share, and yeah, I'm very grateful that y'all have like given the chance to watch my videos and hang out, and like it's been extremely humbling, to say the least. There have been many tears shed on my part, just feeling like extremely grateful and overwhelmed with how kind everyone has been. So yeah, thank you. It's very good. It's true. I've just made the perfect lure in order to bring Hifumi here. Hifumi will snag this lantern. Tofu! That's a very wholesome wish, Yumi, but I'm wishing for $1 million. You do it. You do that wish. That's beautiful. But yeah, many hugs all around. I'm gonna, I have some tea. Oh, I'm not realizing I didn't finish all this tea earlier. It's a little cold now. I think the stuff actually in the rest of the tea should be okay. But yeah, God, we still got some. I can't believe this thunderstorm. It's been crazy. Yumi huffing that yumium. Hifumi being real. No. Bursting my bubble, destroying my dreams. Someday I will own a Hifumi Nendoroid and a Hifumi figure, and it will be wonderful. Oh, hey, by the way, PSA for those of you who might not have seen it, there is currently a Peroro plush, an actual factual Peroro plush, which is available for purchase. The one that I purchased was from the website Ami Ami. And I think they ship all over the world. So if you're interested in one, you should go and snag one. It's one of the most popular things on Ami Ami right now, which makes me very happy. The big Peroro gold rush is beginning. Become a Yumillionaire. Oh gosh. Oh, no. Here's the thing. I know there's a bunch of people who bought them. I just wanted to tell people who weren't aware that that was a thing. You all should go buy them if you want them. Obviously, spend responsibly. Don't spend money you don't have. But yeah, it's very exciting. Very, very exciting. Yeah, I also grabbed the Arona Nendoroid. I saw that drop yesterday and I got so excited. It's super cute. All of her faceplates are amazing, and I'm very excited to display that once that gets here. I think that one isn't gonna get here till like May, but the Peroro is supposed to get here a lot sooner, so. Oh no, the Peroro fan base are gonna commit crimes for that plush. Looks like it's bank robbing time, y'all. No, please spend responsibly, y'all. No reason. If you, here's the thing. If you don't pick up the stuff, that is totally fine. I just figured I'd mention it because I was surprised when that dropped. So, Oh, God, I want a Hifumi backpack so bad. They should make it. I would wear it everywhere. I want it very badly. Maybe someday I can dream. Whoops, I put my mug in front of the camera. Didn't like that. Hold on, let me try to drink this way. Is this better? Okay, that's better. Okay, y'all. I got some mooncakes. I'm gonna eat some of these. Let's do it. Yeah, I also posted in the Discord the army of mooncakes that Bear made, because Bear also made a bunch for his office. It was actually kind of wild. When he brought them in, some of his coworkers were like, "Oh my god, you made all of these?" Because here's the thing, we probably could have just bought stuff, but Bear had a cookbook that he was really wanting to try the recipe out from, so... Oh... Spend responsibly. Sounds like a test. True Peroro fans spend irresponsibly, as Hifumi has shown. Here's the thing, my disposable income generally goes towards currently like buying fun stuff for the channel, and then also buying random Nendoroids, so Hifumi and I share a similar similar problem. But yes, no, jokes aside, do spend responsibly. Alright, y'all, I'm having some of this mooncake. If my chewing is too loud, I might mute myself. Hopefully it's not. Oh, God, that's so good. Mmm. Oh. God, I want to cry. It's so tasty. I might love lotus seed paste a little too much. No, also great question. So next week I'm going to be doing at least one Blue Archive stream. We're gonna play through the New Year's event together. I've broken. I was going to save up for Maid Odyss, but I can't pass on New Year's Kayoko and Haruka. I can't. My heart won't let me do it. So we're gonna make polls for them on stream. It will be good. Sky disposable income has gone to the 4090. The best GPU to render Peroro in all its glory. God, yeah. Here's the thing. I probably could have. I definitely could have gotten away with like a 3080 or a 4080. But I was talking with Bear afterwards, and he was explaining that the big benefit for 4090s, because he's my tech guy. So I essentially am like, okay, here's all the programs I want to run. Here are all the problems that I'm having. What PC should we build? And he was like, okay, so I think we're gonna do this. So the benefit of the 4090 is I can actually render videos in AV1. Which means that my render times will be faster. I think for streams too, I will be able to live render in AV1, which is kind of incredible. Right now I'm doing like, I have to render to like MP4s and stuff, which is fine, but it takes a little while to do that. So it'll essentially make everything much smoother for editing and streaming. So yeah, I am very excited. Very excited. It was a lot. We had to save up in order to do that, and I want this PC to last a long time now, but yeah, I'm excited for it. That should be, we're trying to get that set up this weekend, so hopefully when I stream Blue Archive next, I will have that all ready to go. So yeah, it will be good. But yeah, you'll get to look forward to me making polls for Kayoko and Haruka, because I need them. I need them! I need all of Problem Solver together. At first I was like, it's fine, Bear will end up making polls and I'll just use his, but I can't do it. I need it. I need it. Tofu Sonica bought a 4090 for mining. Oh god. Alright, oh gosh. I'm gonna have some more of this mooncake. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Mm. Oh. 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 Good mooncakes. Oh my gosh. Whether you all have mooncakes or dango or Songpyeon or sour gummies, I hope you all enjoy eating some food and hanging out. Food tier list 1. Oh god. And I was talking with Bear about this because I'm actually having trouble deciding what's my favorite food. I really, really love beef rendang, but here's the thing, I love a lot of other foods too. I think it would be very difficult to rank the foods that I love and the foods that I don't love. Yeah, oh man, there are a couple of foods that I don't like though. I've tried very, very hard to make them work. But wait, no, wait, that whole, they just opened that. Are the pre-orders really closed? Okay, here's the thing, y'all. Sometimes AmiAmi does this, where a product is so popular that they have to temporarily limit pre-orders. Still check it again, like later tomorrow or throughout the week. They might have reopened pre-orders for it. God, I hope they, oh no! Was it really that popular? I'm checking mine really quick. AmiAmi. Here's the thing. I feel like everyone had been waiting for Peroro to drop. And so it unfortunately made it really popular, but hold on, let me go see pre-orders. Oh my god, why is that closed already? Dang. Okay, hopefully they reopen it, but otherwise the fact that they actually sold a bunch of them this time, there should be like third-party stuff that will be available shortly. If I find some of those, I will let you all know, because I don't want you all to spend like an arm and a leg to get Peroro, but yeah, if they are actually sold out, like if there aren't any more pre-orders available, I will do what I can. Hello, Bear! Oh. in perfect timing, just as I'm talking about AV1. So Bear is saying, unfortunately, my apologies, I don't know quite as much about this, which is why he was the one that I let take care of figuring out what we needed for the PC, that he has written on a sticky note. AV1 is a codec, better for streaming and uploading to YouTube, and it also renders faster, which is fantastic, because like, yeah, as it currently stands, it takes a really long time for me to render videos, which sucks, and it also, my editing program crashes all the time. That's annoying. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh god. Hifumi did scalp all of them. But yeah, no, if I find like some third-party sources that have them at reasonable prices, I'll pass those along to y'all, because I would love for y'all to get some Peroros. Oh gosh, I would love a Crusader-chan too. Crusady. I do really want all the things that Hifumi has. But yeah, so that's like the big benefit of 4090s, is that AV1 will make it so that I can render things a lot faster. Oh! Thank you, Bear. The card renders. Codec is just for the transfer. I'm really glad that I have him to figure this stuff out. It's not like I actually know a decent amount of tech stuff, but Bear is like the PR guy on the side of the stage whispering to the presenter. Oh, he's helping me out here, making sure I'm saying the correct stuff. I'm over here just being like, AV1, it's great! Bear told me it would be good. I promise I'm not technologically illiterate. After all, I'm doing the streaming thing. I have to like live troubleshoot stuff sometimes, but God knows the actual ins and outs of stuff. I have to turn to Bear and be like, what is happening? What is going on? what is happening? Yeah, actually though, so yeah, I'm gonna be dropping the schedule for October here really shortly. So look forward to that. But something that I will be streaming with the members is Dead Space. We're doing it as a member stream for a couple of reasons. First of all, I am not great at shooters, and I'm worried that it will have people backseating too much, which combined with me being actively fearful of the monsters in the game will make for a very chaotic experience. The other thing is that when I get scared, I get really angry. Like I channel the fear into rage, and I swear uncontrollably. So, we're gonna keep that as a member stream. So, check that out later in October. But yeah, I think it will be very funny. I'm also trying to rope Bear into being my physical moral support / when I'm swearing at things, he will be laughing really hard. So so look forward to that. I'm still trying to convince him to come and hang out. I think it would be good, at least for a little bit. It would be good. But yeah, you can kind of think about it like when I sang Galactic Mermaid in my drunk karaoke. It's just gonna be that, but like very aggressive, and as I'm shooting and trying to stomp monsters. So yeah, Yumie terror. Oh man, do you know what sucks? So I've been really hesitant to play like really big AAA games, but I've seen enough small streamers play Dead Space that I'm not too worried about it. I unfortunately can say pretty definitively that I will unfortunately, unless I somehow get sponsored to play it, I will not be playing Resident Evil. There are a bunch of Capcom games that they will copyright strike people for, and I am too scared of that. So I, at least right now, I won't be playing any Capcom games, which is tragic because I really want to play Monster Hunter with you all. Big fan of Monster Hunter. But yeah, it's a huge bummer. Like, if you even watch some of the big streamers who are sponsored to play, like, Capcom doesn't let them show the ending. Like, if you watch, like, some of the, like, I watched, like, Fauna and Bay play through Resident Evil Village, and they had to turn off their screens so that like, they were watching the ending of the game, but they wouldn't let, like, the audience watch it, which is, I get it, but also very frustrating. But yeah, some of the only copyright strikes that I know have happened to streamers have happened because of Capcom. So I'm a little spooked about trying their games without being sponsored to do so. I don't know, maybe Monster Hunter would be fine, but I have to do some more research on that first. Tofu! You like the Kezu? Oh my god! Here's the thing, it is kind of like an interesting combo of like so monstrous that it circles back around to being cute, but I just, he's such a bastard. He's such a bastard. His stupid noodle head just like snakes out and just like he screams at you all the time, and then he goes on the ceiling and he screams at you some more, and then the Kezu just like flops on the ground, and then he charges at you and then shocks things. But yeah, no. Here's the thing. Oh man, the battle BGMs in Monster Hunter are so good. I could talk about Monster Hunter for so long. I love Monster Hunter. It's so good. I am an insect glaive main. I'm also a big fan of the switch axe. I have also played with the sword and shield when I first started out. I'm one of like the late gamers to the franchise. Like, I only started playing after Monster Hunter World came out, but then I went back and played through Gen Ult, which I'm a big fan of, and then new Monster Hunter Rises. Absolutely fantastic. So good. Absolutely fantastic. I actually don't know if Monster Hunter is playable with a mouse and keyboard. It might be. There's so many hotkeys. I wonder if it would actually work. It probably would. Like, people play StarCraft and WoW, like, with a bunch of hotkeys and things. But yeah, I always played it with a controller, just because it made, like, circling around and targeting and stuff a little easier for me personally. I'm really bad at doing a lot of games with a keyboard and mouse, to be fair. But yeah, no, I am a big fan. It's one of those things where there's a pretty steep learning curve. It's a pretty complicated game to play. But once you actually start, like, getting into it, it's very good. I actually would suggest for people who are just starting, like, Monster Hunter World is a very good entry point. Monster Hunter Rise is also very good, though. Either one of them I think would be fine. World is really fun because it's, like, big and bombastic and there's, like, gorgeous environments. Whereas Rise is, like, a ton of quality of life improvements and you get to ride a dog, so... I love the Palamutes. They're so good. They're so good. But yeah, no, it's good. I actually, for those folks who are interested in getting into Monster Hunter, if you want to, like, be a better player, I'm a really big fan of the YouTuber Gaijin Hunter. He does a bunch of really fantastic, informative videos about, like, different weapons and, like, how to prioritize different things. And he also, like, has been sponsored to, like, go to, like, Capcom conventions to talk about stuff. So, yeah, it's good. He is absolutely fantastic. He is the reason that I even became, like, even, like, decent at the game. It was very good. But yeah, no, big fan of the Palamutes in the recent game. You know, it's a fair point. They might be closer to wolves as opposed to dogs. But some of the skins are just, like, straight up golden retrievers, which is hysterical. So I don't know. They're just doggos in my head. They're the size of wolves, but they're just doggos. But yes, in Monster Hunter Rise, you can ride Palamutes, which is just, like... I feel bad because when you play online, you can only bring one companion with you. So normally, like, when you're hunting by yourself in Rise, you can bring a Palamute, which is the adorable doggo, and you can bring a Palico, which is the really cute cat creatures that are in all of the games. But when you're online, I always bring my Palamute because, like, I can just go so fast. You just zoom. You zoom around. It's fantastic. And also, it's super nice because you can hop on the Palamute in Rise and you can sharpen your weapon while you're riding, which is amazing. Like, that was a thing that was always obnoxious in older games, is that you'd have to, like, strategically, like, run away from a monster if your weapon became blunted. And you're like, okay, I think I'm safe here. Sharpen, 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 sharpen. Okay, run, run back, go hit them again. Whereas in Rise, I just, like, summon my Palamute, hop on the Palamute, and then I just do a big circle around. Like, I use like my movement stick just to, like, circle around the monster, and then I sharpen, like, with the other key. That's why next level tactics. I actually learned that from watching Nina My Inaness, because she did that in one of her streams. And I'm like, oh my god, you can sharpen your weapon while you're on the Palamute? That's amazing! No, so that's just what I've been doing now. You can also eat food on the Palamute, which is super nice, so it's good. It's very good. Wait, do Arknights have a collab with Monster Hunter? That's crazy! Dang! That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, no, Rise, I think that's probably why I would suggest, if you're going to start the series, I probably would suggest checking out Monster Hunter World. Like, see what you think of it, and if you like it, I think you will love Rise, or at least, like, a lot of the mechanics will be, like, easier to get a hold of. But yeah, no, Rise does have a bunch of stuff, like the wire bugs where, like, you fling yourself around the stage. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, as an Insect Glaive player, it just feels so natural. So I use the wire bugs and I'm flung into the air. I don't even have to do, like, some of the other stuff that I usually do. I don't know, I still end up doing the usual insect glaive thing. Insect glaive is super fun because like you get to propel yourself into the air with this gigantic staff and then you smack monsters with it. And you also get to have a little bug companion, like this little like moth looking bug, or sometimes they look like butterflies. And you're like, go, Kinsect, go and attack the monster. And you tag 3 different parts of the monster, and then you come back, and then you get to do a bunch of extra damage to them. So you also get to just fly, which is great. Like, not actually fly, but like you propel yourself into the air, and then you do lots of fun moves, and you smack a monster in the head and stuff. I'm a big fan. Oh, and no worries for those of you who have to take off. I'm so glad this has been such a good chill stream. That is fantastic. Yeah, no, I'm a little obsessed with the insect glaive. I tend to switch off, nowadays, depending on the monster. I will either use an insect glaive or I'll use a switch axe. That's like my 2 main weapons that I like. I can technically use like a hammer. I was trying to teach myself how to do the hunting horn because that seemed really fun, but like, boy howdy, that's like, I don't know, I have to like go through a training arc or something on that because it's a little weird for my brain just to keep track of all the buffs and stuff. But yeah, insect glaive is really fun. There's a couple of monsters that I won't fight the insect glaive with though, because they just like smack you around too much. Like you get in the air and you try to go after them and they're like, no! And they just like punt you to the ground. You're like, oh man, it didn't work out quite so well. But yeah, lots of other fun stuff. Big fan. No, hey, that's the thing. If you all, there's nothing wrong with not having played Monster Hunter. Seriously, if you want to get into Monster Hunter, I would highly suggest checking out World. There's not too many monsters in it, so it's really easy to get familiar with fighting like the same type of monsters. So I think it's great for newcomers who are wanting to get used to stuff. The weapons are all really straightforward. If you're just starting out, they suggest a couple of different things, but I would probably say the dual blades are a really good weapon to start with. That's what I did. I did dual blades in Sword and Shield when I first started. But yeah, dual blades are really fun because it teaches you how to like activate special mechanics. So there's like, I think, what is it, like demon mode or something that you activate, and then you do a bunch of extra damage and like different moves and stuff. But yeah, yes, and that's a good point. So there's like a gigantic DLC to World right now called Iceborne. And yeah, you can like pick up a bundle for both of them if you're interested. Like, obviously, spend responsibly. No need to pick up something if you don't have the money or time for it. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I think that is totally respectable. It is a very difficult genre of game. There's so many things you have to keep track of, and it's really something where, like, the more you play it, the better at it you get, and it feels really satisfying when you do bring a monster down. But, like, a lot of the time, it'll be, like 50 minutes of just, like, hunting down a monster. And, you know, you have to fill up the map so you can actually find the monster, and do a bunch of stuff, so. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a steep learning curve. But yeah, I would say if you're going to try something, I probably would suggest checking out World, / Iceborne, and then go and check out the channel for Gaijin Hunter. He is fantastic and has a bunch of really helpful videos. He's got like stuff for each weapon where he'll go over like, this is how this weapon works in this game and all of this stuff. So yeah. Oh, and good night to those of you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, it's been good. It's been good, y'all. I'm actually gonna have some more mooncake real quick. Oh, I think the storm is starting to get a little quieter outside too. Oh, Chiharu. Oh my gosh. That's actually a good shout out too. If you like the Monster Hunter aesthetic, but you don't want to play like the really difficult Monster Hunter games. Monster Hunter Stories is super, super fun. In particular, I really like the second one. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is super fun. Sorry, that was me putting down a plate. I was eating some mooncakes. I have a bunch of mooncakes sitting on my desk. Oh my gosh, you know, that's a true point. Oh, I exchanged one loud thing for another, though. Instead of the bikers, we had we had torrential rain. If only I could get like a lot of rain, but no thunder. It would be perfect. Perfect for streaming. So yeah, I currently have 2 gigantic mooncakes that are sitting on my desk. I'm almost through one of them. And then I'll go from there. But yeah, no, yeah, Monster Hunter Stories 2 is very fun. I love Nargacuga. In all games, Nargacuga is one of my favorite monsters. It's very, very good. I also love, oh gosh, there's a bunch that I love in Monster Hunter, but yeah, Nargacuga is great. Mizutsune is also very good. But yeah. It's, I don't know, this time of year, it's sort of weird to be having a thunderstorm right now. We've had really rainy weather this week. I feel like this time of year, it's normally more overcast where I live, but we don't get a ton of rain. So I'm kind of surprised that we have a thunderstorm. Like I woke up this morning, I was like, what is happening? Why is there thunder? I thought it was just raining. But yeah, no, rain is so, oh, I completely agree. Rain is so relaxing to listen to as you sleep. Oh, it's so good. You know, Nargacuga is beautiful, but also a menace. Oh my gosh, I agree, Sky. Here's the thing, I do the same thing. That was actually why I loved Monster Hunter Stories, because you get to be friends with the monsters and like ride them and battle alongside them. And so if you want to battle alongside the monsters, I would check out Monster Hunter Stories too. It was very fun. I was a big fan of that. But yeah, once I got good enough, I started like trying to just capture monsters in Monster Hunter. Man, let me tell you though, sometimes some of the monsters, like Anjanath, God, that bastard, that fire-breathing bastard. I have no qualms whatsoever with chopping off that bastard's tail and then bringing him down. Every time he just does the big like, oh, I'm gonna eat the ground and you. At the same time. Oh, it's true. Nargacuga does have a great theme, and Tigrex too. I've heard some people say it Tigrex. I'm not sure which is the right one. I always say Tigrex, but I'm not sure. But yeah, some of the monsters, they just like get on your bad side and you're like, you bastard. You one-shot me. That is unacceptable. I'm coming for you. Oh man, I have to say though, once I started playing with the Insect Glaive, the Anjanath fight got so much better. Because like, he does this thing where he like drops his jaw to the ground and then just like moves along really fast, like taking up a bunch of the ground and you with it. But if you're just in the air, you just watch him do that derpily. And then you come back down and you're like, well, if it isn't my old friend trying to eat me in the ground, but no longer. Unfortunately, Tigrex is not quite the same. Tigrex will like leap at you very quickly. The Tigrex doesn't care whether you're in the air or on the ground. He's coming for you. He's gonna eat you, and then he's gonna scream at you, and you're gonna take damage from it. Oh, wait, is that true? In Japan, it's called furu. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh god, that's the thing. I have the same feeling about Rathalos too. Rathian? I like cutting off the Rathian tail because then it stops poisoning me. I don't know, Rathian is kind of Rathian and Rathalos, I'm largely okay with taking them down. It's nice to capture them too, though. But I always feel really bad when I have to capture some of the other ones. Like the Otogaron, that's in like some of the poisonous sections of Monster Hunter World. Oh, I love that Danger Doggo. I fought him so many times. Big Danger Doggo. Oh, God. Don't cut off things' tails. Did Slow Bro teach you nothing? You know, that's a fair point. I should be more cautious before doing this. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. For those of you who are joining who have no idea what on earth I'm talking about, my apologies. I'm going on a big tangent about Monster Hunter right now. I don't get to talk about Monster Hunter much, but it's good. Oh, I should, you know what, that's a good point. I should watch some of the cinematic cutscenes from the older games. I really love the intro cutscenes for the monsters in Rise. Like, they have this fantastic... The person who reads the lines for that is fantastic. It's like this really old, like, shamisen that's playing, and then you've got like this dude who's chanting and he's explaining all of the things with the monsters, and it's poetic and it's so good. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh gosh. Oh, and no worries, if y'all don't know what Monster Hunter is, it's all good. It is a very fun series of games that are quite difficult. But if you're interested in like learning more about it, I know I keep talking about his channel, but he's just been my favorite content creator on this for a while. But the content creator Gaijin Hunter has a lot of videos about it, and it's cool. I'm a big fan of Monster Hunter. It's very fun. Oh, but yeah, no, the cutscenes are so good. Oh, I will check out the older cutscenes though. Oh. Wait, you know, that's a fair point. Gen Ult doesn't have monster intro cutscenes. That's a fair point. Why would it not do this? I enjoyed Gen Ult though. That was very fun. It was very, very fun. But yeah, I think Rise is my favorite. Oh, it's hard though, because I love Monster Hunter World so much. It's just so pretty. Like, you get to wander around and you feel like you're in the world, and there's monsters everywhere. Oh, it's so good. It's so cinematic, and you get to wander around and fly, and oh, it's very good. Very, very good. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have some more of this mooncake real quick. I'm gonna have some tea. Oh, this was a great stream. Let's do it again. Let's hang out again. This is fantastic. Oh, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I will, so directly after the stream, I'll make sure to post the, that slideshow that I put together. And then, yeah, hopefully that will be fun to look over for folks. And then, yeah. The next festival, I think that's going to be coming up next. I was looking over stuff. I think that it's going to be the Day of the Dead, on November 2nd. I think that's like the big one that's going to be coming up, because I thought about doing Halloween, but then I realized Halloween is sort of a weird one to cover, and because like it's got sort of weird traditions all over the place. Like, I feel like I can talk a lot about like things that I experienced as a kid, and like some general things with it, but then I was looking at the calendar and I'm like, wait, the Day of the Dead is 2 days after that. I should cover that instead. So yeah, obviously, hopefully we'll have many more months to come, and I can do like a Halloween thing at some point. But yeah, so excellent question, y'all. So I have essentially like the October schedule. I'll be posting, I think, after the stream at some point today. I also have to timestamp this in the other video. I have to get around to that. Man, I ended up being so busy yesterday putting all of this together, because I was finishing the slideshow, and I was getting the lantern ready, and I was finishing up the food for the table, and then I was like, oh god, it's 11 p.m. I can't. I need to stop. It's anime time. So, I unfortunately haven't timestamped the last stream yet, but I will be doing that. So the anniversary of this channel will be happening at the end of October, on October 27th. And look forward to that. It's going to be a double Yumie special on the same day. Technically for some of you, it will be split up over 2 days. Which is also great and fantastic. But yeah, we'll start the day out with Yumie's greatest hits. So I'm going to be showcasing a bunch of clips from the past year, which I think is also great because like if you haven't been able to catch all the streams and you hear like references to stuff, you will be able to understand where those references came from. I've been compiling a bunch of clips from the last year and other things that I think have been awesome. So yeah, and then we're gonna be going over a bunch of fan art, and I'll have a place where if you folks want to send in like fan letters, I have an email that I can have you folks send stuff to. Obviously, like, you know, that won't read anything inappropriate, but I don't think that will be an issue. But I figure that merits saying. But yeah, I'll post all of the instructions for that and everything when I include the schedule, because I think that will be good. And then later on that same day, or the next day for some of you, I will be doing a karaoke. I am feeling a lot more confident about singing in front of people, which is great. It's been a very good training arc having my first very nervous karaoke and then the drunk 5-hour karaoke I did with members. That really helped. And then I've shared the Hifumi Daisuki the drunk version with you all, so so yeah, it will be very, very good. Yeah, no, having a drink did help with the, actually it was multiple drinks. Now that I think of it, it was multiple drinks. It was good. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will have like, I don't know. Maybe I'll have like a sake or something hanging out during the stream. But it's not going to be quite as toasted as I was during the drunk karaoke, because I went off on a lot of tangents during that too. It's not like that wouldn't be fun. But I have a bunch of songs I'm singing, so I'm trying to like sort of stay on track. But I think it will be good. So yeah, look forward to that. I think so. I'm kind of going over in my head what I need to do after the stream. So I'm posting slideshow to the Discord. I'll post schedule for you all for October, and then I'll get some timestamps all set on these. So thank you all so much for coming and celebrating the Moon Festival with me. This was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Get some tasty treats if you're able to. Otherwise, just enjoy chilling and having a good time. This was absolutely wonderful, and I'm so happy that I was able to do this. This was so good. You all are so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. This has been fantastic. I'm very happy with how our lantern came out. I will enjoy the rest of my mooncake. It will be very good. Oh my gosh. But yeah, look forward to hopefully more high-powered Yumie streams in the near future with my new PC. And I have this brand new desk, which is gorgeous. I actually have like enough room to put my snake tail and like have multiple monitors reasonably, so it's very good. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no worries whatsoever, y'all. No worries whatsoever. If you're only able to check out VODs, I have a bunch of folks who are only able to watch VODs. And as someone who is a VOD watcher, my heart is with you all. So thank you so much. Oh gosh. Wait, a kimchi mooncake? Oh my gosh. That sounds dope. That sounds really good. Oh God, y'all are making me real hungry for more stuff. I'm gonna go try out a bunch of things. But yeah, anyway, y'all are wonderful. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. Happy Moon Festival, everyone. Enjoy your mooncakes, whether they're kimchi or not. Oh my word. But anyway, bye everybody. Have a good one.